pay. We dey wait for you to come our way. Simon Ekpa, you dey fight like lion, keeping Biafra safe from Zion. Oh mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister, we no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. We Simon Ekpa, we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, I'll call no doubt. Enemies close, but we stand up tall. Together we rise, we no go follow. Oh Mama Biafra, your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister, we no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. In unity we go dey strive, fight for freedom we go alive. With courage and strength we dey fight. Mama Biafra, our guiding light. Your children they cry. Finland free our prime minister, we no go lie. Our enemy they try to annihilate. Free am now before it's too late. Freedom no be small something. Now waiting we dey demand without fronting. Biafra land we want them strong. Simon Ekpa, we go march along. From the east to the west we dey shout, Mama Biafra, yeah, oh I call no doubt. Enemies close but we stand tall. Together we rise, we no go fall.
Breaking news reaching us now, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ekpa, Nnamdi Kanu, has been arrested, extradited to Nigeria, and is right now being arraigned at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Kanu is facing charges bordering on treasonable felony instituted against him at the Federal High Court.
It was an unjust war.
Long ago, in the heart of Biafra, a nation was born from the ashes of war. A war that scarred the land and its people, yet it never killed the spirit of freedom.
The war aim of Biafra is purely to prevent ourselves being slaughtered, nothing more.
It was in this land scarred by conflict, that Nnamdi Kanu was born, a son destined to revive the dream of independence for Biafra.
And if anybody is going to judge our success and failure in this war, it will have to depend on how much we have prevented the enemy from killing us.
Raised with the echoes of his ancestors' struggles, Kanu understood that the wounds of war ran deep in the hearts of his people. The scars from the Biafran War, which ravaged the land and cost countless lives, had never healed. The dream of an independent Biafra, broken but not forgotten, lived on in the hearts of those who survived. It was these voices, these memories, that called him to action. As Nnamdi Kanu grew, so did his voice. He became a preacher of justice, a messenger for those who were unheard. He spoke not just for his generation, but for all those whose lives were shattered by the war. The pain of the past was alive within him, and his words resonated with the cries of the oppressed. But as Kanu's message spread, so did the fear of the establishment. His calls for self-determination grew louder, shaking the very foundations of the government. They feared the revival of a Biafran spirit, one that could awaken the wounds of the past and ignite a new conflict. And so, they moved against him. Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, his body captured, but his spirit unbroken. The authorities believed that imprisoning him would extinguish the fire he had started. But they failed to understand the depths of his cause. The pain of the war, the bloodshed of the past, was not something easily forgotten. It was a flame that could never be fully extinguished. His arrest became a symbol of the struggle that began in the blood-soaked fields of the Biafran War. The demand for freedom was still alive. The fight for justice continued, not just for Nnamdi Kanu, but for all the lives lost, for all the children born into a world of scars. The fight for Biafra is not just his fight. It is the fight of all those who have ever dreamed of a free land. And though the past may haunt the present, the future is still unwritten. As long as the story of Nnamdi Kanu is told, as long as the voices of his people rise, the dream of Biafra lives on. Arrested again, 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 and yet again.
I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra, my right to agitate, my right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism.
This is Nnamdi Kanu speaking. Biafra land, listen. They thought they could silence me, but they didn't just cage me. They caged your spirit. They made you forget that our land still bleeds, that our people still suffer, that nothing has changed. 5 years in chains. But what about you? Are you not free? Or have they bound your voice with fear? The struggle was never about me, it was about you, your children, your land, your future. So I ask you, where is the fire that once burned in your heart? Where is the voice that once roared for freedom? Wake up! Rise again. Speak. Act. Remember who you are. This is Nnamdi Kanu.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. We appreciate everyone that has connected to this program wherever you are connecting from. We have come once again to bring you a review, an update of what transpired today. As you all know, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Oputobie of Biafra land, was in court today. And our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was also in court today. And a lot transpired. There is light at the end of the tunnel. All you need to do is to pay attention. There is light at the end of the tunnel. This is not the time to blackmail. This is not the time for propaganda. This is not the time to fight your brother or your sister. This is not the time to look at the negative. Focus on the positive. There is light at the end of the tunnel. The Biafra of our dream is coming with speed. And today, Biafra is at the highest level you can ever imagine. Both internationally and locally, Biafra is at the highest level. Our top leaders are defending Biafra in the forefront, and the light is very bright. They are winning. Right, left, and center, we are winning. I want you to pay attention to this program from the beginning to the end. Like and share to your neighbors, share to people who are close to you so they can join us. They can join us and know what is going on. Those people who are still sleeping, those who are sitting on the fence, those who are busy gossiping and pushing propaganda, share this video with them so that they can know that the Biafrans are formidable. We can't be stopped. Let us listen to what the Biafrans are saying today on the review of program of the day. Very special day. Today is a very special day. Our leaders, the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, will be in court today again. And our Supreme Leader Mazi Simon Ekpa is in court also today. So both of them are appearing in court today, and we are going to be giving you updates as they come. Yesterday, you know, our Prime Minister was in court, and it was a very, very amazing outing yesterday. While we are streaming and doing what we have to do, unfortunately, some Biafrans were able to get to Finland, and they were able to stand with Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, took pictures and took videos. And I applaud everyone that was able to make it to Finland and made it possible for us to see those pictures and those videos. I appreciate every one of them, everyone that have made it possible, those who volunteered themselves to go to Finland to support our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, in the court. I appreciate every one of them, and I also appreciate them for all the effort they put. It is the right thing to do. It is very long overdue. But no matter what happens, in as much as we know that some of them went there for a different motive, some of them went there for a different motive, well, all things worketh for good to them that love to cook Gabian. I applaud everyone that was there. It is an excellent move. And it is an advantage for all of us. Every one of us that was watching. It is a thing of joy for us to see our Prime Minister smile again. And for us to be able to get our own picture of our Prime Minister, Mazi Samuel, but not what the picture that the Finland government is showing us. Because the Finland government is always going to give us the picture that they want us to see. They are going to give us the video that they want us to see. But at least yesterday, we were able to capture our own video. Biafrans were able to capture their own videos yesterday. So I appreciate everyone that was able to make it to Finland there. It is a thing of joy yesterday. I know it is going to be a lot of confusion. So many people are confused. So many people are derailed. So many people are asking questions. So many people are attacking. And there will be more propagandas and blackmail. But in the midst of all, the most important thing yesterday was that Mazi Simon Ekpa yesterday, we saw the picture. And I appreciate everyone that made it to that very place. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you belong. I don't care the language you speak. I don't care what your motive is. But that does not change my stance on what I'm doing. It does not change my position where I belong. It does not change my belief or what I think about a certain group of people. It doesn't change anything. And that will not confuse me. That will not derail my attention. I focus on that which matters. I said, all things works for good to them that love to cook. Sometimes you might be doing something, thinking that you want to hurt somebody, but so, by the way, I appreciate everybody once again. And yesterday was amazing. The outing was excellent. Our Prime Minister made his case, and he was able to pour out his mind. He made his case. He's got, and by today, we are expecting to hear the conclusion of the cross-examination, and hopefully, by the special grace of God, there is going to be a very wonderful, wonderful news today. By the grace of God, Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming out victorious. Nothing is going to stop it. Nothing is going to stop it. And as we speak, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of IPOB, is already in court. He's already in court. And we will try as much as possible also to bring the updates that we got from that side. You know, in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there are a lot of people there. We can always get informations almost immediately. Almost immediately. And I know that that is what the Biafrans also want to see in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And that is the right thing to demand. That's when our people begin to demand that, just like in the last program when we had, when so many people are worried about updates, they are not being updated. And I do understand how they feel. I understand the feeling of Biafrans. It is the right thing to do. But maybe for one reason or the other, for one thing or the other, we are not able to get those things and bring it raw to the Biafran. As for me, I will always do whatever I can to relate to the Biafrans, the information I've gotten that came directly, and I will try to make sure that Biafrans follow up. And in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we see some international observers in the court. There are some international observers in the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, from the United States to be precise, that came to observe the court. From the United States to observe the court. They are in the court to witness the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and observe. So it's a thing of joy, and I believe both in Nigeria and in Finland, we are making a great wave. And I bet you it is not going to be business as usual. And the zoo know very well. It is not business as usual. Today, I want to tell you that Biafra restoration is on the highest alert. The highest level you can ever think of. That is where it is today. If we succeed in crossing this level that we are, we are gone. That is why you must stay strong. Don't lose focus. Stop occupying your mind with unnecessary things, unnecessary propaganda, blackmail, argument, or abusing of your brother and your sister, or looking at who does and who does not do. That thing you know that is okay that you can do, please kindly do it. If you know the one you know you can do that it will work, do it and allow everybody be busy on their own area. Everybody should mind their own territory and do what they have to do. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku is in Finland today. He's in Finland. in the war front, in the forefront, standing for Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as he promised us that he will be in the forefront to fight. He's not just going to send Biafra, he will be in the forefront. He's in Biafra land today. In the zoo, in the forefront, facing the court. We cannot get tougher than this. The highest rate we can go, we cannot go. There is no other place to go apart from this place where you are now. On international court, through Finland, and in the Nigerian court, on the highest court. When we cross this stage, which I believe we are going to cross successfully, it is going to be success all through. And I bet you, believe you me, if you are genuinely a Biafra and you're skin of Biafra, this is not the time for you to begin to trouble yourself with unnecessary argument, unnecessary propaganda and blackmail. It is time for you to focus. Don't allow anybody to distract you. If you know that thing that your conscience tells you is right, please do it. This is the time to know why you are joining this struggle. Are you coming here? Are you talking about Biafra because I am here broadcasting for you? Are you talking about Biafra because your friend, your brother, your sister, your benefactor, your whoever is in it? That's what you're talking about. Because you are being given money, because you are being paid, because it's paying you, because you're getting one thing or the other, because you want position of popularity. Is that why you're in it? If that is your reason, you are going to be disappointed, I bet you. But if your purpose of joining this very restoration of Biafra is to make sure your voice is heard, to make sure that we get freedom, this is the time for you to focus and do not allow any distraction to come. This is the time for you to be happier than ever. We are going to bring you updates according to how it comes. As we speak, already, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is already going on. And I will allow my beloved brothers that have joined me on stage to give us their opening speech before I read out the update that is coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court as we speak. Update is already flowing in. So I will read update after my brothers and sisters who have joined me on this my fellow comrade and speakers. After their introduction, there we will go to the update of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court. Then, and then we also look into Mazi Simon Ekpa's court as it comes. So let us go. First of all, I see some people that have joined me there. I can see Ozel. I see my brother Greg. I see my brother Christian. I see another person, brother Emmanuel Odoka. I see my brother Ozel. So first of all, let us start from Ozel. Ozel, please unmute yourself and give your opening remarks before we proceed. Go ahead. Ozel, unmute yourself.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome. Yeah,
okay,
we can hear you.
Okay. Good morning, Biafrans, from my end here. So, Mazi, based on the documentary that you already played before starting this program, it already speaks the truth. What Mazi Ekpa said about we must generate a document that we use, for recognition. And that's one of the reasons why I was strongly, even no matter how, I can never be deceived from anybody. In as much as the propaganda or blackmailing against USB government, I cannot be deceived because I'm one of the fans that following Mazi Ekpa from Autopilot. I'll be following him day and night. I'll be watching his program, the education, how he was educating us stage by stage, how so many countries got their independence. So I cannot be deceived by just recently propaganda, So I was totally happy. That's why I commended you by, presenting that documentary. When Mazi Ekpa said, we are going to, coming to Finland to generate a document, a legal document that we are going to be used for recognition. Now, after doing that, generating the document, somebody will be coming out, telling me trash, calling the government that we declare and generated a document that we require by law for recognition, calling it names, my dear. I think that's one of the highest evil anyone can do. In as much our differences, so we can tomorrow we can mend. But there are certain things, no matter the condition, no matter how provocative anybody can be, there are certain things you don't need to say against somebody. Are you getting the point? There are certain things you don't need to say, utter to somebody. After killing somebody, tomorrow you will tell me that I have seen her be forgiven. No, we don't forgive easily like that. I have been seeing the game they are playing, the mindset game they are playing with their gullibles, the way they are doing things. That one is different. some of you guys, mostly the USB media team, the way you people are analyzing things, educating Biafrans, what is you are challenging ideas and educating Biafrans what the government is all about. This when you go to the other platform, before you talk, even though you make a little comment, the way they will curse you, the way they will rail all manner of curse on you, you'll be surprised. Is it the same people that are talking about Biafra? When you look at them, you know that the difference is clear. They don't need to be matched with USB. And I stand strongly with USB. If the only declaration is only sin that Tongozi committed, so be it. And I stand with her, no matter anything. And I'm still preaching in her favor here in Homeland. And I'm still saying things in manner of good in here. Because most people in Homeland doesn't know what is happening. So people like us are educating them, telling them how the governments are doing. And they are happy with the woman. So no matter any propaganda, even you saw what happened yesterday, they rush to display their ignorance, thinking that we are fools. But the woman already tell you, they are the one working on the ground, making sure that the PM is getting the freedom that he requires. They're pushing. They won't make noise. And that's why I love her. She doesn't make noise on her achievement. And they say action is louder than voice, She let her continue, let her be moved. Because Mazi MK said to Mazi Samuel that he should remain focused and disciplined and determined. I think that was the message Mazi Carlo told him, Mazi Ekpa. He told him to remain focused and determined and be consistent on what he's doing, that at the end there will be victory. So the Tongozi should remain focused and determined on the mandate. Let them forget about this distraction. Let them keep on pushing. And people like you are doing wonderfully on this government. People are really doing wonder. Because their mind, if I thought they really succeeded, man, I don't know where we'll be to do. But you people are really you people are the barrier they are having. They can't cross. Every day you are educating Biafrans. Only that one alone is wonderful. Kelena is there destroying them. Mr. Kai is there destroying them. Exodus, all of them, all the media, both independent and the government media, you are doing marvelous on this struggle. You are doing excellence well, and keep on doing it because they will not have their way. No matter how they pretend, they will not have their way. They will not have their way. Thank you for giving me the opportunity this morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother Ozel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. May Chukwu Kabiam continue to guide and protect you. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful contribution. My brother Greg, take the mic. Let's hear you, my brother Greg.
Yeah, choose. Good morning or good afternoon. My greetings to all our brothers in the room. I thank God this morning again. We are knit again. So this day is the day the Lord has made for us and for all the Biafrans. Yes, my brother, I think this one deserves for me to pack for even if 2 minutes to add something before my network go off. Yeah. So our prayers go to our leaders that are in the court, both in Finland and in homeland. In Abuja, is a foreign land. Both of them are foreign land, not in Biafra land, but because Nigeria is not our homeland. So we pray that the Spirit of God will feed them, feed their mind, feed their mouth. Every word that will come out from them will be a word of victory. That is our prayer today. The word that will scatter all the enemies' weaknesses and their persecutions. So heaven will speak with them today. That is our prayer. Yeah. We thank God so much for seeing our PM yesterday smiling. That was wonderful. We did yesterday program with Kai report, and we appreciate God for that, for the good work he's doing with our PM. And our God will not stop until the total freedom shine like the torch.
Yes.
Yeah. So just like you said from the beginning, that we don't care who made the video, we don't care what reason. We stand like Paul, who said he doesn't care if you are preaching it out of jealousy or propaganda. The most important thing is that Christ is preached. So whatever being the reason for showing the picture and making the cameras, it have give the Biafrans joy. That is the most important thing. Any other thing is meaningless for us. And we continue moving. So we thank God for that. Yeah. And today we hope to get good message from the both sides that heaven again will give us another joy. And we will discuss about it. You know, this my brother that spoke right away. He said that our PM said that we are going to generate documents. That is the purpose of coming to Finland 2024. And we thank God that we achieved that purpose. Because, like yesterday, when I was saying, giving as example, that a man bought a land and he got documents of his land. And sometimes you go and look for CFO for that land you bought. And then you start to develop it, you go to the local government and they give you planning documents. You attach it to your land, together you build your house or whatever you want to do here. And then, and when you want to do something with that building, either for borrowing money or for doing anything, the people you want to do something with will ask you for the document. So when you bring the document of the house as the owner, it is attached together with the document of the land as the owner. So it doesn't matter if anything, when they say USB or Briga. Brigi and USB are the property of Biafran. So any person that's telling you move from elementary, from secondary school, go back to class 6 and begin again. That is a fool. But if you are going to show your certificate of somebody who finished any institution, you attach any document that has to do with your education. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyone they request, as long as you have it, you present it. So what we are talking about is the character and the enviness and wickedness of our brethren. It's not about the bringing documents and the USA documents, the USB documents. No, that was not the reason, because both documents belong to the Biafra and belong to Dr. Zongozo, Simon Ekpa, and any other person that is in Biafra, and the people that is their leaders. Those things are on their own control. Any person who is telling you USB, that person is a troublemaker. That person is not fighting for Biafra. That person is is an opportunist who wants to use Biafra to make whatever he wants to make. But Biafra is not where you come to chase popularity and where you come to chase money. If you come to chase money and propriety, you will fail. Biafra is where many have died, and what we are looking for is freedom. That is the purpose of our coming up every day. That is why you choose, and many other people are not spending your anything. Instead, you're coming to fight to make sure we have freedom. Any other thing that some people are doing, we are not interested. So we are strong in what we are doing. We are not shifting an inch. We remain where we are until Biafra comes. So let me give space to other brothers, because today there's going to be a lot to talk. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you for that wonderful contribution. Let's go to my brother Christian. Christian, go ahead and speak to us.
Yeah, Mazi Choose. Good morning to every Biafrans. I'm kind of joyous. I'm very joyous this morning. I cannot leave Jehovah, and just like Brother Greg just said now, there's a lot to talk about today. It's a day like none other day today, and we are praying, looking up to Chukwu Kabiama, that we have a good outcome. So, but Brother Choose, you know, exactly. And I do my own analysis in a way. Sometimes it can be very subtle. Yeah. So I wanted to, I don't know if you know, I don't know if you have the answer, but it doesn't matter if you don't have the answer, but I will ask it anyway. So what happened that suddenly, because all this while, our PM has been held up incommunicado, and suddenly yesterday, they let him out to be seen in physical, in person, and embracing, which I was so happy. You can't even imagine how happy I was that yesterday. So my question is there any, do you know if there's any reason why suddenly they allowed it? What I mean, huh?
Well, I cannot say categorically that this is the reason why he was allowed, but just as I can, based on my own knowledge and what I think, I'm now saying what I think. There is nothing, just like you are giving your own opinion. What I'm taking is that from the way of things, I think they have changed the case all around in their investigation and all whatnot, charging him of terrorism and all whatnot. And they have found out that it is not as serious as people are painting it. It is not as serious as the Nigerian government told them. It is not as, all those accusations, from the look of things, all those accusations are just flimsy accusations that was against him. And from their investigation, interrogation, and his own explanation in the court, I think the whole thing is getting lighter, because Mazi has his own cross-examination of those who testify and those questions they ask, and they have a cross-examine him. Yes. And today will be there. I think today will be their last final conclusion and all that. So I believe they have seen that the person they are holding is not posing a danger to anybody, neither a terrorist or whatever they are saying about him. And for that, there's no point holding him incommunicado and trying to hold him as if he's one kind of Osama bin Laden that nobody should go closer to.
Right.
So that's what I see from my own line of thought. So, and that gave us a lot of hope. You know, this why it gave. That's why I say in this video that came, whoever made the video or the picture, it doesn't matter. Wherever you belong, it doesn't matter. It is a very good move, and I appreciate them. Whoever comes up with that idea, Mazi to save a lot of lives.
Yeah, Mazi, yeah, that was my question. And now, so let me now sort that in. But the thing is that we bless Chuko Kabiama for a time like this. So, and like you said, it's possible that the Finnish authority has come to the realization that the man they are holding is just a freedom fighter, just like any other person trying to, and given what is happening in the zoo today, as we speak, and as we see every day that passes, this people is being unleashed. The dragon has been completely let out, even in Enugu. In Abia State, they are just like running haywire now. So, and I'm sure that information is spreading all over the place. Everybody knows. Nobody can pretend anymore that they don't know that Nigerian government and the terrorists, they are in cahoots, however you look at it. So now to the other point, I saw that video yesterday that was made with Van and the rest of that. And like you said, because this is one of the things I like about you. You know, you don't try to sugarcoat things. And I like, that's where I stand. You know, I like the fact that they came there is a good thing. At the end of the day, we're all Biafrans. And if I'm wrong, you tell me that I'm wrong. If you're wrong, I will tell you that you're wrong. So yes. I sat yesterday and I was looking at both situations. And I came to the realization also that, look, just try to imagine a situation whereby, let's just say that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze or any member of the cabinet were there yesterday with these people that have been castigating them, calling them all sorts of names. What you will have is chaos, and that chaos is not, we don't need the chaos. Simon Ekpa, our PM, doesn't need it. Nobody needs that. So it's a smart thing that none of the members of the cabinet from the USB was there. But most importantly, the fact that these guys were there does not let nobody get it twisted or confused that because they are there, because they are the one fighting for Simon Ekpa. That is simply not true. And Simon Ekpa, let me tell you this, Simon Ekpa is as smart as they come. He's an intelligent man. Forget Igbo, whatever. He's so the brain. This is a guy who can figure. He saw during his time when he was doing analysis, he does it like no one else can. So he's brilliant. So he also knows because he spoke. I heard what he said. Now, he said when they were, I don't know if somebody asked him or he wasn't asked, but he just said that I now know that was his word. Nothing more, nothing less. But now this some mischievous bunch, they're trying to spin it to say that he said that he doesn't know USB, that what he knows is what is his name? Remy Jews? I think it's Remy Jews, who was saying it that Simon Ekpa was asked about USB, that he said that he doesn't know USB, but that is pure lie. So how shameful could it be? Because and I replied, I wrote him, I said, why don't you play the video where Simon Ekpa said he doesn't know what USB is, or he didn't say that. But oh my goodness. So I just want Biafrans, home and abroad, to know that we have to remain, just like Nnamdi and Kanu said, whiter than snow and purer. If you know what I mean, we have to remain on this trajectory. And if we want to be realistic and to realize the plan of heaven on Biafra, we have to be as pure as white and whiter than snow.
That is it. That's the only thing. That is just the key.
We have to remain on that projection because the hand of God is going to be moved.
You don't need to lie. You don't need to lie to win anybody over. You don't need to lie. You don't need it.
And what is most of
to go anywhere he wants to go, feel free.
Yeah. Exactly.
To convince you.
And what is most unfortunate for some of these guys is that, like I keep saying, Biafrans, they're some of the most brilliant people you can ever imagine. They will be able to figure it out. They will be able to dissect and know where you are going, where you are coming from. So all that cheap propaganda, pure blackmail, it's not going to work. It can only work for a few ones who don't have the brain to figure it out. But that's the situation for now, my brother. Well, let's watch and see what happens. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother, Christian, one of my best analysts in this very program. I like him because most of the time he will play the devil advocate. And if you are not careful, you can misunderstand him and you misfire. So I appreciate you, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. I see somebody joining us again. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, are you there? It's not okay. Emmanuel Odoka. Emmanuel, sir. Sorry, Emmanuel. I just saw Emmanuel. Please go on, Emmanuel. Let's hear you. Emmanuel, go on.
Okay, brother Chief. Good afternoon from here.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, God bless you. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank you very much, dear sister. I have been following you. In fact, I lost my number where you add me in your WhatsApp, but I lost the number. Please, if you can add me once again, I'll be very, very happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Just thank you very much.
Okay. My number. Send me a message on my number, then I'll add you up.
Let me send the message in this chat, right?
No, you have my number. If you have my number,
no. I don't have your number. I lost my number, the previous number that I was using before. So I have your number. I don't
have your pen with you, so I can call my number. You write it down. Just message me.
Okay, a minute. Let me take it. A minute, just a minute. Let me take it in. Okay. All right. You can call the number, please.
Okay. Plus 447.
447.
864.
864.
997.
Sorry? 447.
397.
Okay, 397.
169. 169.
Okay, 169. All right. 447.
Yeah.
7. Okay, 86.
Yes.
439.
Yes.
7169, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right, thank you very much. Wow,
Okay.
I'm very,
Just send
very
me a
happy.
message
Follow
after the
Biafra.
program. I'll add you up again.
Okay. I will. I'm going to send you a message on WhatsApp right away. Immediately I'm out from here. So I'm very, very happy for what is happening. I'm in Biafra land. So please, there is something that I want to say, but it's going to be secret. When I send you the message, I will say it.
Your background is a
Okay?
little bit, your background is noisy, so much noise in your background.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure that people are hearing you.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Right. I'm saying that there is something that I want to tell you. You know, I am in Biafra land right away now. So there's something that I want to tell you. If you can connect me to the defense minister, there is something important that I want to review. It's going to help our movement. So that is the reason why I say let me come in so that I can be able to get your number. Maybe from there we can now move.
Okay, it's all right. You can message me. Just after the program, message me. Then I will
I
respond to you.
will. I will.
All right.
I will. All right. Thank you very much, Biafran. I saw what happened yesterday. You know, the thing is that the enemy came late. You know, they will continue to be late, and the USB will continue to go ahead of them. So that is what I have to say now. Thank you very much. God
Thank you
bless
so
you.
much. I appreciate you. Thank you
It's
so
okay.
much for that
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful contribution. You've done well.
Yeah.
Thank you so
It's okay.
much. We
All
appreciate
right.
it. So
Thank
you
you.
can send me a message after the program. I will respond to you. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. I'm going to send the message after the program. No problem.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
let's go to Ozemena. Uh, let's go to Ozemena. Are you there, Ozemena? Go ahead. Unmute yourself, Ozemena. My brother Ozemena, are you there? Unmute yourself. We can't hear you. We cannot hear you, Ozemana. We can't hear you. We're not hearing you at all. Unmute yourself. Ozemana, we can't hear you. We're not hearing you at all. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, my dear. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, depending your location. Please, I'm sorry for joining late. I hope my voice is coming out because network is disturbing me this side.
Yeah, go ahead.
My voice is it coming out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ekene Chineke na onye buru m ihe niile, who always on our side, giving us victory day and night, in and out. So, concerning what happened yesterday, honestly, when I saw that video and the photoshopping and all this thing these people are doing, I was so happy. You know why I'm happy? Because the way it is in their heart, if possible, they can drag our PM to their section or to their own fallback group. That is, they would drag him, go to the fallback group so that we will start afresh. The way the thing did them for their body. And because knowing free way that everybody eyes has opened and people have now understand that these people are criminals. They didn't mean well for each every one of us. People now running away from their so-called fundraising and nobody is listening to them again. Just like our leader said, once you are making sense, once you are talking truth, Biafra will follow you. So today it's very clear, it's very obvious that these people have nothing to offer. By the way, how can our government leave what they are doing, pursue recognition and the other international friendship treaty? Then we will now come to Finland and start taking pictures with our PM. Is it what he sent us to do? Is it what he found the government to do? Just like our leader is in the DSS now. Then we leave every damn thing we are doing. Then run down there to start going to court or take picture with him, laughing and the other things. And remember, Judas betrayed his master. And someone kissed our leader in the court there. The same person had betrayed him. So forget these pictures we are seeing today and videos. This thing is for them to generate another topic and content. They will continue to deceive the people, our people, those that are weak mind. But for we that are strong, we all know them. We know where they are heading. We know who they are. So we don't listen to them. We don't care. But I'm happy as they eventually take picture with our PM, so that our PM will now on his own and sit down and ask, if eventually these people are doing something, why are they leaving the assignment that they are given to them to do and start coming to take picture? Our leader is in Nigeria in the zoo here doing his own job. Our PM is there doing his own job, and he has praying, asking Chukwu Okeabiama a day like this to come, when he will stand face to face with the zoo in international court. It is very, very unfortunate that they use our people to come and they present them. But I know they can't long go far. The time will come when they will come out on their own and confess publicly. And I'm happy concerning what the prosecutor say, that they didn't rely on Zoom media's concerning fact and evidence. But they know all these things, continue moving ahead with these kangaroo charges. You know that they can't rely with the zoo in 100% fact and figures concerning evidence. Why are you still moving ahead with the nonsense things they are doing? Disgracing themselves in the name of investigation. But this is to show the whole world that our leader that is still in the hands of DSS show that almost 6 years and now they cannot be able to try the case finish. But look at this one. How many months? And the case is about to end because our PM don't have anything to answer. Don't have anything. As they are accusing him terrorists is busy killing people in the Benue state, burning houses. I watch it. But in old Enugu state, in Biafra land, things are happening. Things are happening every day. Is it Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing it or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it him that inciting those killings? The answer is no. But it's very, very unfortunate that these days human being will see truth and do away like say he doesn't know, say this is truth. Because of personal interest. The rest can go. Because of personal interest. Just like as I say, it is when we wake up and hit this interest, everybody will now know, say we are human beings. But we are getting it done by the grace of Chukwu Okeabiama. So let them continue taking pictures and video. It's welcome. And I see our PM is happy taking pictures with them. Our PM know them. And then the other side say he know them. So it is only time that will tell. And one thing is sure, it is only truth that can stand a test of time. Lie can fizzle out at any time. The truth will stand forever. So I'm happy that our PM is winning the case and jubilation all over the Biafra land. So likewise, our leader is going to be like our PM. Very soon, everything will be over. So let our government remain focused and continue doing the needful. Our media remain focused, continue doing the needful. So forget those that are jobless, looking for who will contribute money for them to go and pursue their lawsuit. They are no longer fighting for freedom. They are fighting against the freedom, looking for who will give them money. They want to use this thing to see whether they can generate money, so that people will trust them. Say yes, they are doing something. They are not doing anything. So thank you, my brother. I'm sorry for coming late. You know, Obodo Bongo here. You know how it is. The other day I wanted to join you yesterday. Network hindered me. I wasn't able to see you, but I have data. Thank you all, my brother. I am busy somewhere.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you for that wonderful,
Thank you so much. We appreciate you for that wonderful,
Thank you so much. I don't know why my voice is re-echoing. I think it's from.
I don't know why my voice is re-echoing. I think it's from.
Let me mute. Okay. So thank you for that wonderful contribution and everyone that has connected so far. I saw a message that is being put there by Sophia. Sophia, I saw your message, Sophia, and your message reads, "My friend Simon needs moral support, so just tell the truth and ask Ngozi Orabweze to up their game." The assignment part is going, but I am not saying that all people that went there love him. Okay, Sophia, your statement has been noted. We've noted, and you've spoken well. Noted. Let's not fight about that. The most important thing now is to proceed and pray for better days ahead, which is coming. Let's prepare to welcome the better days ahead. DJ Daga, have you spoken? DJ Daga, have you spoken?
No, I haven't spoken, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Take the mic.
Yeah, good morning, Biafrans all over the world. Depending on location, I'm greeting you all. Yeah, I'm here to talk about what I saw yesterday on YouTube. I saw Adadio Rama and Van rejoicing with our PM. You understand? They're only forcing themselves to be a good member. You understand? Because what they don't know is that Masinachi. You understand? If you look at Van, you will notice that the way he's laughing, it's not even laughing. His laughing is not okay. He's feeling something inside in which we don't know. So the expectation is now that they will be talking that the Biafrans will be talking that after Adadio went to Prime Minister, and Vam also does the same thing. But I want them to know, for our DPM to go there is like bringing down USB government. Because for now, she stands, let me just say, for an example, she's like the president of USB government now. And for her to go to Finland, it's like bringing down Biafran government down. After all, she has a representative. She has some people that she can send to go and know what is happening there. You understand? So for we Biafran not to be deceived by those people that say, after all, we are in Finland. After all, no. I believe what they did yesterday for them to know how they will be recovering some maybe fundraising for their own self-interest. So we Biafrans, we don't need to be distracted or for we to be feel panic about that, or for we to be said that since our DPM, Dr. Ngozi did not present at the court, or maybe someone like Mazi David Abbott did not present in the court, that means that they are not the right people for we to follow. No, those people that believe Van and Adadio Rama, they have the meetings separately before going there. So as for me, Yobati and Shomode at Igbon, we are not a child again. Even if Obi is a boy, time shall come. Obi will become a man. Obi Gagba follow. Okay, what I'm probably what I can know. Every man to get put on no. Our DPM. When we get back our DPM, Ojo Adadio Rama may broadcast. Ojiro Bam, all those fallback Republic may broadcast on the maybe no. Those that USB government in ma. Because when we take Bastanya all those people. So those people, they are the one using our DPM to make their own broadcast. In which they are using our name to sell their markets. What I'm though I younger gunu no otunu siwe na-eme kunu jitike na-eme because asị mmadụ jite otu the name otu oji okay the word it looks two ways. So as for me DJ Daga, I know what is going on and I know what is happening. But our prime ministers know. Onwe prime minister ga-anọ ebe ahụ a na-ese foto ọ ga-achụpụcha ma ma Adadio Rama ọ ga-asọ ya stay away from me, don't snap picture with me, stay away from me, don't snap picture. No, the man know what he's doing. Okota, it's not possible because all my friend that for them to be snapping picture with him for them Yoruba say it means prostrate where we prostrate for dwarf, where we if we stand up, that one no say make we no talk person. You understand? For it to be laughing with them, smiling with them, after he said that, that's what our PM say. Assuming that at least they would have told our Prime Minister, PM Mazi, what do you have to tell the Biafrans all over the world? Or which advice do you have to tell Biafrans all over the world? They would have told him like that. Even if 10 seconds, for him to just make sure some statement that the message you have for the Biafra all over the world. They don't say something like that. So as for me, I don't feel panic, just like the way I said. Mazi Simon help me Google ya. Nyana chose to uzo nyage for Nigeria government by international courts. And the one get to get in any barata back when Nigeria government gave out. So this is the only way God can do it. And you can make go ya. The arrest, the question is that the Finnish government is questioning himself. It exposed Biafrans to the whole world. Now there was a republic, there was a nation that is Biafra. There was a boxing I watched. That is 1960 something. Tiger, only one tiger like that. Tiger is a boxer, so he fought the fought, and the tiger. I had the commentator made the statement that the tiger is from Biafra, Republic of Biafra. It's a Biafra, Republic of Biafra. I don't know, maybe you have already come across it before.
Yeah, I have the video.
Okay, you have the video. To show that Biafra Brieta. Oh, they go before Nnamdi. And all Gadi, all the mother Dikamua, Adibozi. On Anka Kaibe Obi ancestors Naga, Biafra Gadi. So if I come now, what has it? Now, after all, he know the real, because we Biafra, we are the last 10 tribes of Israel, in which we broadcast Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, also Kaigasa, or Sabbation. He quoted it. Kaigasa, in which I went through it and I found it. Because I didn't make so that they say, okay, no, equal just Kowa maybe Gafoya. Then I'll go and make the research for me to confirm maybe it's truth or it's a lie. The Biafra did go came. All the boxes come no woman the water corner. Biafra ate to go gaka. I know we be the fool. Now on Facebook like that, and the BBC headquarters. Naiga na UK eba crest all the whole country the whole world na BBC office. So now they go see some of the countries, civil country man no be Biafra before, or see the most shock of his life or go say the Biafra. Am because go across the video before.
Yeah.
Now ya na ekwi by Google no where the Christ or where the right BB and Biafra in the BBC office ground in England. Okay, people there. So I didn't make him nasi. Or even water on and no before on put there no. I am gonna make research. So I will know that what I'm saying. On the matter doubts I will have somewhere to direct them. I will say, oh yeah, go and check it from here. Or after a bomb there. So we Biafra, we don't need to panic. And I need to know, can you feel where we say goat, only where I say man. No, we cannot be deceiving anymore. After ourselves, we have something good in our brain, in which Yahoo made the statement. Now, common evil matches, and Nigeria government they can't even produce it. Or people tell if you go or say after all this Biafra made, aka Isenko. So anyaburo ndeba or chuku amamo to chuku weke in Africa. What we have in our brain, what we have in our body, the spirit we have in our body is a victorious spirit, not loser spirit. So for all the bam and I died amount of all those full I need to remind me okay what I want or two name. So on what you get me so that's what I have to say. That's what I have to tell Biafrans all over the world. Thank you all. Mazi David Apart. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you and every Biafra that has connected. Please, we must just focus on the positive. Just as I said before, some people must have gone there with their interior motive or whatever. But in everything, give thanks to Chukwu Kabiam. All things works for good to them that love Chukwu Kabiam. Sometimes somebody might be doing something to hurt you. At the end of the day, the person will promote you. And every distraction sometimes end up to become a promotion.
Sure now.
That very video they covered yesterday and the pictures is an excellent move. It awakened Biafra. At least gave us assurance that our prime minister is hell and
It's coming out. That is coming out soon.
He will join us as soon as possible. You know, when they talk
That's
about
bad.
it from this, as if they locked him up in handcuffs somewhere. Even the picture that the Finland government is showing us, where he's just depressed, so depressed that he has lost hope. But the videos we saw yesterday showed a different thing. We saw him with smiles. We can be able to see him fully, his appearance. And when you see the way people were hugging him, you will understand that it is not as serious as they talk. And we are already winning. We are already winning.
Yeah. Those people that say that it's a content creator, they have seen it now.
Very, very positive thing. So every one of us should focus on our journey to freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in court today. Mazi Simon Ekpa is also in court today for his last hearing. So this is the highest peak we can get. It is a very important day that we don't have to joke with. It's a very important day. But some of us will still be busy looking for whom to blackmail or who to talk to or who not to talk. No. We have to focus on the reality of the day. Focus on the things that matters. Focus on our enemy that is trying to keep us down. They will never succeed. So, after saying that, let us hear the updates from the court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As we all know, the case have started all this while we are talking. They are in the court already. Everything's going on. And most important, interesting thing we have today is that there are international observers in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. They are in the court. International observers are in the court in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from United States to be precise. And they are
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, those observers, are they the Igbo veterans? Are they the veterans?
Oh. No. I just showed a picture. There's a picture that came out. I showed now. One of them just appeared on the picture. It's not about veterans. These are United States, from the United States. Some of observers that come from the U.S.
Okay.
They came from the U.S. to observe the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and know what is actually going on.
This to show that we are well recognized in the whole world now. Because America, USA, they are among the number, before they can count 2-3 states in the countries in the whole world. US, they are among the top 3 countries in the whole world. And so far said, go to the Caribbean, watch out the case. It shows that Biafra is going global, all over the continent, all over the world.
Thank you.
And I'm very happy to hear that.
My brother Christian, if you look at the picture I showed, you can see somebody that should be a lady sitting at the back there. That's one of the observers.
Good.
Yeah. So it is confirmed that observers are there, and from the information we are getting, she's from the United States. So
okay.
These are people that came to.
Yeah, it's good. We don't know the capacity in which they are there, but at the same time, they are observers. So it means that a lot of people are concerned, regarding the level of injustice and judicial rascality going on in Nigeria. So it's good.
So far, what we got from the courts sitting today so far is transcription of the cross-examination proceeding witness PW4 DDD continues, where they stopped last time. So, prosecution, what do you have to say about the transmitter? The prosecution is asking. Witness, based on my physical observation, it is understood that the equipment was intended to be used for broadcasting. Also, before importing a transmitter into Nigeria, you must first obtain approval, but it wasn't obtained. Prosecution. Who is the owner of the transmitter? Witness. I can confirm that the defendant is the owner of the transmitter. Go to the Vanguard publication dated July 3rd, 2024. You will see the details news. Prosecution. If you see the Vanguard publication, would you recognize it? Witness, yes, I will. Defense counsel objected to the tendering of the newspaper publication. The presiding judge overruled the defense objection and marks the publication as exhibit. Then they proceeded. On the next slide again, prosecution What do you think about the attack on the Owerri prison? Witness. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized the prison break. Just imagine. You can imagine the accusation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You just imagine. The witness said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized the prison break. Prosecution. Can you please explain your role as a law enforcement officer? Witness. My responsibility is to gather information and report it to my boss. Some of my responsibilities include raiding camps, and I did raid ESN camp. During one of my raids, I saw human heads, bodies, and ESN eating human bodies. Prosecution. Were you able to locate Onyami? Were you able to locate Onyami? Witness. No, we have not found Uzoma Aka Onyami. Stay tuned. That is the one they say that told them that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him to go and get the 2,000 head. They couldn't be able to find. He couldn't come to court. Look, we see now. Updates. The prosecution has moved to reading the presumed written statement of Uzoma Benjamin Akonyami. You see, this one was not there, but they are using the Onyami. The name they gave us Onyami. They couldn't provide the person, but they brought the statement. They said the person wrote. So that is the statement they are reading now. The prosecution has moved to reading the presumed written statement of Uzoma Benjamin Akonyami as written in the Vanguard publication. You can imagine something that was written in the Vanguard, though. It's not even that. In the publication, Onyami claimed IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered him to kill 2,000 people through his superior, but he succeeded to take down 30, which he regretted. The prosecuting counsel is relying on Vanguard publication, not personal investigation, and the defense counsel did not object. Did you hear that? The prosecution counsel is relying on Vanguard publication, not personal investigation, and the defense counsel did not object. I don't know why they didn't object.
Because it's not supposed. It doesn't have any ground or merit.
Of course.
Yeah, you have to be able to present a provable evidence. Like when you say that Nnamdi Kanu said they should break. How it falls under the law of sedition. But let's just continue to follow and see.
In the publication, Onyami claimed IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered him to kill 2,000 people through his superior, but he succeeded to take down 30, which he regretted. These people are just very funny. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court update in details. Following the rejection of previous tender document by the court, he presented another from NDC. So we are still waiting. That is where they stopped. They are now, they just stopped at that presentation of those unnecessary accusations and presentation of publications from the.
They're on break now.
Yeah, they're on break now. So we are still waiting for them to update. Once they update, we will now look. Now you can see how evil these people are.
All those is the handwork of all the 5 governors of the
correctional center. Every single one of us know very well that the governor of Imo State, I'm going to look for that video and play. He said that the IPOB were not the people that went for that prison break.
That is where the defense counsel is going to come in eventually to knock it off.
Because the chief security of a state made it clear in a broadcast, in national broadcast.
Yeah.
Even he went ahead to say that most of the people who were captured by their CCTV, they were not even speaking Igbo.
Yeah.
He went as far as saying that they were not speaking Igbo.
It may be Asari boys.
And yet they brought this very issue into this very.
I just hope that the defense counsel, they have all these witnesses, they have all these evidences, because they are there on a video clip where Uzodema, who the box talks with as governor of Imo State, he completely, so yeah, that's the situation.
The governor condemned it.
That is how far how far they have gone. So we will continue to wait until more update comes in, and we will continue to speak about this. Meanwhile, we are still going to be looking and see whether if we can get something from the side of our Prime Minister Mazi Ekpa, and we will equally bring it to the Biafran people to see. Meanwhile, so as we continue, my beloved brother Christian, you have something to say? Go ahead and speak.
Yeah, Mazi. Yeah, I was going to say that we all know what is going on, more or less. So, and like I said a few times ago, or some days ago, or weeks ago, we just watch, we follow, and we see what happened at the end of the day, because we know where the truth lies. So they're trying to spin or to fabricate whatever. We follow them bumper to bumper. So obviously, it's shown now. It's been shown all over that people are struggling. People are fighting in Nigeria to be able to defend themselves against the killer Nigerian sponsored terrorism against the people.
Exactly.
So the art of pretest is not it won't fly, not anymore, because every day we are seeing what is happening. The military and Tinubu, because the world, their eyes is on what is going on, and they went there. I saw them. I saw on a video where they were somewhere in Benue, the military and the communities trying to pacify them. But guess what? It's all a ruse, because they will walk away. When this military goes out, then they were coming again. The same terrorists will come again, massacre them. So a lot is happening. Then Nigeria is finished. We've been saying this. Most people will be like, oh, this and that. Look, Nigeria, the only thing is that there is a time and date for everything. Nigeria is finished because their cup don't full. All the evil they've been perpetuating. Nnamdi Kanu have no case to answer. They know it. Everybody is calling for communities to rise up and defend themselves. That if not, you will all be taken out. It's happening every day. And meanwhile, these same terrorists who are doing it so boldly, they are freely walking around everywhere, having meeting with the Nigerian government, with the Nigerian military. And they will come and give them condition that we will not stop. We will not stop killing the people until you do this, until you do that. And what they should stop calling us terrorists, and with their arm everywhere, they walk away. So what does that tell the world? That terrorists are so bold. People who are supposed to be taken out, people who are supposed to be apprehended and dealt with, tried, whatever it takes, they just let them walk freely, walk over everybody. And you're a man who is trying to defend himself, is the one you are trying, because Tinubu and his cohort, and we know all of them, they've turned it into politics, one big, gigantic political scene that no, like I said, they are wasting their time. At the end of the day, we see how it ends, and we take it from there. We take it on, because I believe very much so that enough is enough. Chukwu Okabiama has risen over this issue, and we are winning. I'm not gonna lie, we are winning.
Definitely, the winning is clear. The defeat is so clear.
We are winning because every day is for the team, but one day is for the owner of the house. These people have so massacred us defenselessly. They've so perpetuated evil against Biafrans, and their cup don't full. So let's see how it goes. I thank you, Kabiama, for these three individuals, because the time of Ojukwu, most of all we are not around. We are not on earth, right? And during Wazirike, I wasn't really fully into it. The consciousness was not there. So, but the whole ball started from Nnamdi Kanu down to Simon Ekpa and now to Ngozi Orebeze. So these three, I'm just hoping that time will prove everything, because for Simon Ekpa, I've followed him for years and I can almost vouch for him. Same goes for Nnamdi Kanu. Same goes for Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, so to speak. Even though I've not really been in it for so long with following her, but the few times and the things already in place has also shown whom she is. Because trust me, bro, if she was going to sabotage this whole Biafra movement, she had the opportunity to do it if she wanted. Because the Biafra has been redeclared and is done and dusted. We are not going back to go and redeclare Biafra. No. If at the end of the day, if the zoo government or the UN or the whatever, if they step in, highest will be okay, give them a referendum. Simple. Then we move on from there. But not to go back and redeclare, because in that 3 years time frame that Biafra was at war, Biafra was recognized as a sovereign nation. And that brother was making reference to that boxer, the Tiger. We all saw on that video that he represented Biafra and he was introduced as a Biafran from the Federal Republic of Biafra. So for that, I've seen some people who say, oh, Biafra never existed, that Biafra was just on paper. That is bull crap. That is bull crap. For 3 years, Biafra existed and was recognized. And Biafran athletes were addressed as Biafrans.
Biafrans represented across the world.
Yeah, exactly. Across the world, as people from Republic of Biafra, you can't take that away. You can't. No. It's done, and so obviously, like I said, Dr. Ngazarabeze has done so much, has done so well. The significance of this redeclaration, most people don't know how significant it is. Without her taking the bull by the horn, that could not have been achieved. You know, so we have to keep certain things in perspective. We are winning and we are moving. So Nnamdi Kanu has remained steadfast. He told Biafra, he said, I will not, no way. And because the zoo government and their agents, include all these criminal, all these discredited Biafran politicians and governors and the rest of them, they've seen that the man meant business, that there's no going back. He has told them in a very unequivocal, in a very plain language, do the right thing, because that's not what it's all about. It's not about hatred for Yoruba or this or Hausa. Or, no. It's about doing the right thing. We must do the right thing. And what is the right thing?
That is the only thing we ask for. Do the right thing.
Just the right thing. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to do the right thing, then there's nothing else you can do. There's no moving forward. You have to do the right thing. And the right thing is that you cannot, for whatever reason, believe that you will hold people, over 70 to 80 million people, in bondage and in perpetuity. We all know how Nigeria was formed. It was formed forcefully formed by the British. And from that time till this day, they've never given us opportunity to decide what we want. They just say, oh, you are Nigerian from today, and you must remain in Nigeria, whether you like it or not. If you talk about referendum, or if you talk about independence, we are coming for you, we will lock you up, and you think that it's going to come on now. So obviously, we are moving. Like I said, I'm just grateful to God for everything that is happening. And I've always known that God eventually he will have his way. And by the way, he made Nnamdi Kanu a promise. And the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is still with us today if there was any doubt, if you ever had any doubt about Chukwu Okeabiama, this is your answer. Because they tried to take him out in every way possible. In Kenya, we all know what went on there for more than 8 days or so, and they are now regretting that if they know they would have done this, they would have done that. Well, why are you regretting now? That is to tell you that there are power that is above other powers. Malami came out to say it, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, that if they know, they would have taken him out right from that time. Yeah. But you remember the Council of Ahithophel, right?
Exactly.
So the Council of, so they don't know. What you don't know is bigger than you. So my brother, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that wonderful contribution. You've spoken well. And my brother Greg, unmute yourself, Greg. Take the mic. Go ahead and speak to us. Are you there, Greg? Greg, up NEPA. My brother Greg, this time around, now up NEPA will they call you. You don't become this is not become NEPA they say. They take light every time.
Brother Greg, they won't.
Greg don't become up NEPA.
Now up NEPA. If these are past NEPA self.
Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah, my brother, thank you. Yes, you know, I just listened to the update from our leader, Mazi Kanu Scott. So I wanted to ask a question. That very update, the witness is the witness on the newspaper. The witness did not come in as a person uh, 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 in the court.
It didn't come home. Now newspaper publication that they show us.
As a witness.
As an SB.
No.
Their witness
As
they present
that is how they normally have the SB. As they see something in the Twitter that somebody tweeted that Mazi Simon Ekpa say is a content creator, all of them are witnesses.
That is it.
That is Nigeria is not ashamed. Nigeria never. They not. How can you say you have a witness and you just somebody wrote something and you gave one name and you not bring the person in person and you refer to newspaper and that thing is a witness? And which judge will stand on that kind of trial? You know. So just like my brother Christian has said that all we know is that the whole world is aware of what is going on. And Nigeria cannot change. Nigeria cannot change. Nigeria is a shameless land. Look at, we had almost 300 people died by terrorist massacre. The whole president did not make a statement after 3 days or 4 days. Other countries started condemning what happened in his own house. And none of the governors in the north say let him go to the Benue state. The Sokoto did not go. But just only single 11 criminals were caught in Edo state. And out of 5, they were tried. And the governor of Edo state went with his group to Sokoto to go and say sorry. But this is where the massacre children, destroy properties and house, and none of the northern governor, even the president, even the Sultan of Sokoto, all of them keep quiet. Nobody make a comment. Shame to that land. God forbid us to continue with that land. God forbid us. God forbid us to be in a land that is cursed. God forbid us to continue with those lands. Even if God didn't want to give us Biafra, but for the sake of this their wickedness, let God let us go.
You see?
Honestly, we cannot continue to remain with the people that hate life and enjoy seeing the blood, even the blood of the little children. Shame on Nigeria. Shame on Tinubu. Shame on Shatima. Shame on Mustafa Christopher. Shame on Malami. Shame on Buhari. Shame on all the Benue governors. Shame on all the Biafran governors. Shame on that land called itself Nigeria. It will not be well with them. That is my summation for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. You've spoken well. We appreciate you. And my beloved sister Ojugo, I can see you there. I don't know if you are free to speak now.
No, not yet.
Go ahead.
Not yet. Good morning, everybody. Projects, not yet.
Okay. So we proceed, we continue. So as we are saying, every one of us must remain focused. There is some kind of joy that I feel within me. I don't know why. And I believe everybody that is clean, if you have a clean heart, you must be having that joy. And don't allow somebody to steal that joy away from you. When I look at the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, focus your attention on that case and how it is going and what you are seeing. Coupled with the videos and pictures we saw. there is some interpretation you will give to yourself. There is some consolation that is coming to the Biafran people. A very great consolation. And for Mazi Simon Ekpa to have opportunity to make a case for Biafra on international stage, it is a consolation. This is something he has waited for. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us by himself that he will be in the front line fighting. And when the opportunity presented itself, he didn't run away. When the opportunity presented itself for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to fight for Biafra from the front stage, he did not run away. He didn't shy away from it. With all the pressure from family, from friends, from politicians, with all the gifts and promises, he didn't shy away from it. Even as we speak, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in court, defending Biafra as we speak, against all odds. And when you look at the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, you look at the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is a very great consolation, and it will help to direct those who will be confused not to be confused. It will help you to understand the case more, and it will help you to understand everything that is playing out more. As I have always said, my desire is Biafra. I am speaking about the restoration of Biafra because Biafra is mine. I am part of it. It concerns me. It is about my future. I am not speaking about our Biafra because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, because of anybody. Nobody invited me or directed me or is paying me. Nobody is paying me. In fact, I have lost platforms that if I was if I'm creating other content, if I become just another content creator for Nigeria issue or for this, I would have had a very big platform by now. I have been broadcasting and preaching Biafra for many years. Not because anybody is paying me, not because I'm earning anything there. The money I get from it is not even enough to run. It's not even enough to run my data that I use. It's not enough to run my Wi-Fi every day and other platforms I pay for to be able to present program. But I've been doing this for many, many years. From 2016 to be precise, I have been coming out to speak about the issue of Biafra. Not because of anybody. I have been doing it independently on my own before ever I began to come closer into the government. I was doing it independently on my own to promote something that concerns me. And every single Biafra, I know that our mission, our desire is to be free from the captivity of the enemy. There is nobody. One thing that is common within us is that there is no Biafran today, a genuine Biafran today. There is no Biafra, even those who are in the politics, those who are politicians, that doesn't know that Nigeria is not for us. They all know that. In their own side, they will use the language and say marginalization. But the problem is not just marginalization. For them, they just pick that one, a comfortable landing space for them.
Yeah.
They took that one as a very good landing space for them. As the house nigger, who is enjoying the food that fall from the crumbs that fall from the table of the master.
Mazi,
they are just happy because they are eating from that crumbs. Even when they know that the main food belongs to them, they are the one that is supposed to be sharing.
Yeah.
But because they feel that, oh, since we have the opportunity to, some people are not even getting the crumbs. Since we are the ones getting the crumbs, there's no need, no point, nobody should come and distract them. And they land on that marginalization talk. But let me tell you, the problem today in that contraption, not just about Biafran, every indigenous person.
Yeah.
The problem today is a life-saving program. That is what we are embarking on, to save life. It is no longer about money. You can imagine, there was a post I saw now in a Chara Reporter. The leader of the terrorist kidnappers was warning military face to face to stop calling them terrorists if they want peace.
Yeah, but that's what, yeah.
Huh. Warning them to stop calling them terrorists. We are warning military face to face.
And after he walked away. Yeah. He just walked away.
You are there calling yourself one Nigerian. You're Nigerian. Sorry, Ndo.
Massachusetts, Massachusetts, let me just quickly say this. When you say that your heart is full of joy, yeah, it's understandable. Mine too, okay? Why do I say that? When they continue, as they kill our people, it hurts. It hurts so badly. I can't lie to you. It hurts.
Of course.
And the fact that, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, in Abia State, I've not really confirmed it. I'm trying to get a clear confirmation of it because I saw it on Okocha's platform. And this Okocha guy, he doesn't make up stuff because he has his own background, sort of agent, or he liaises a lot. So, but I saw the massacre also in Abia State a few days ago, and then Enugu as well. So when you talk about being joyous, I tell you that I don't know if most people, if Biafrans know about this, that Simon Ekpa, it was done. The mechanism was in place already. If not for this gang up, that they ganged up and get him, sort of took him out, locked him up or whatever. If not for that, this killing for the past 5 or 6 months, or even more, maybe 6 months since they incarcerated him, all this will not be, trust me, bro, if they did not incarcerate Simon Ekpa from about 6 months ago, you know what would be happening? Maybe I don't need to say this because anybody can do it.
That's why everybody knows that. It's not
okay, but because let me tell you that when we say these things, we don't say it to discredit or damage anybody. We're speaking fact. Heaven knows. The Nigerian militaries and the terrorists, they are working together. And what Simon Ekpa, the mechanism that he put in place was not just to checkmate them, but to make sure that our people are saved from this genocidal, this massacre going on. That 2 days ago, they came to Abia, massacre people, walk away free. The governor of Abia State, who according to people is doing wonders in terms of building and development and road and this and that, but nobody knows, nobody cares to ask question, where is the money coming from? Have you asked that question? Could it have been that the money is coming from the Islamic banks that Kunle Olawumi talked about, that some of us have also talked about, but nobody cares that is building these things because they bring in these banks and they have lots of money at their disposal and they are disposing it to do this, to do that, just to, push and project the agenda of Islamization. Now, when they do these things, the governor of Abia State cannot stand up and fight to defend his people because their hands are tied by the caliphate that put them there and the Islamic bank that is giving them money. But these things eventually will come to it will unfold eventually. If he's built, because many people have been there as governors and they did nothing, and he came suddenly, he's building this, he's building that, and he's in the same Abia State now that they are massacring people, and he can't do anything about it. Even if he wanted, he couldn't do nothing because his hands is tied. His hands are tied, just like others. So, but with what was put in place to checkmate and to save the life of our people when Simon Ekpa was around, by now, you know what would have been happening? They would have all run away because, first of all, these terrorists will not be around if Nigerian soldiers are not around. They are using these Nigerian soldiers as a defensive mechanism, information, and to also disarm the people. This is what they do. The Nigerian government, the Nigerian military disarm the people, render them vulnerable, then the terrorists can have a field day. That is what is happening in Nigeria. Make no mistake. Anybody, if you allow yourself to be deceived, that is on you. But that is just the fact. Now, we were already, in a serious issue with the Nigerian army, and they were running away. They were running scared because they always come in to kill us, but we were really taking them on, head on. Therefore, as it's happening now, it will not be happening. But the joy now is that let's hope that everything goes well. It comes out, unify the forces, and we can move in unison again because we are one people. Okay? Now, Dr. Ngozi Rebeze, I cannot give her enough credit. I can't even Trust me, because she was able to step up and pick up the pieces. So we have to be very appreciative of that fact, because we needed somebody to pick up the pieces, and she did. And keep in mind that this is a woman with family and children. So they're just, she has done so much that I do not even think that she could, because given everything. So she has done so much. Now, the prayer is that everything goes well. Finland, if they've come to see now that Samanogba is a good guy. He's a man that desires the peace and good of everybody, not just only Biafra, just like Nnamdi Kanu. So they set him free. All he's about is to defend his people from being massacred. That's what it's all about. So this is something, these things are important that we keep in mind, you know, what the objectives are, you know. So what gives me joy is the prospect that, when this is all said and done, we can get our forces back again and stand to defend our people. There is what is happening in Nigeria. What is happening is going to get worse. I've been saying it, and if not something is not done about it, it's going to get worse. These Fulanis, they are well armed. And they kind of victim. Who is that?
I think it's from Greg. I need him. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and they have the backing of the government. They have the backing of the government. Tinubu doesn't care about anybody. He just cares about his wealth, lining up his pocket with his cronies. That's what he cares about. And his eyes is focused on 2027. He doesn't mind to sacrifice anything or anybody to please the caliphate so that he will be able to have his way in the election 2027. He doesn't mind to do whatever he has to do to the Biafrans or to Igbo just to get his way, get elected 2027. And if he finishes his term, that's his own mindset, his projection. Whatever happens, he doesn't care. He's just on this, it's terrible, my brother. It's just incredible what's going on. But
thank you so much.
Thanks.
I appreciate you for that very, very. And today, everybody should know that the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going on at the same time, and we are seeing positive things happening. And I bet you these cases is bringing unity to Biafra, whether you like it or not. These cases is going to unite us more. It is going to make us stronger instead of dividing us. When they come out, we are going to move with a force that nobody can be able to stand. As we speak, there are information coming in that the elders of Igbo land, elderly people and friends or committees in Finland are going to appear be in solidarity with Mazi Simon Ekpa in the court. Some of the elderly people are coming there to show solidarity with him in the court. Even those who are not part of the nation, his friends and some of Mazi Simon Ekpa have already worked in many communities there. He's not an ordinary person. Many people know him. So we got information that most of them are coming to the court today to standing with him in solidarity. So it is a good move. At the end of the day, this is going to help to unite us. So I want people to always look at the positive side. Forget about whatever motive anybody has. Let them keep their motive with themselves. We are mature. We know what we want. Focus on that thing we are pursuing. Don't allow anything to distract you. Don't allow. Don't allow. At the end of the day, we get to Biafra land and everybody will fall in line. My brother Akonyo Wetere, you're welcome. Go ahead and speak to us. Akonyo Wetere, take the mic. Akonyo Wetere, are you there? Unmute yourself.
I'm more like 10 minutes now.
We cannot hear you, Akonyo Wetere.
Back in 10 minutes.
Huh? We are not hearing you. We are not hearing you. We cannot hear you. I guess where he is noisy and the network is not suitable. So hopefully when he gets a better place, we can be able to hear him out. And Greg, is Greg there? Greg, are you there?
Yes,
If Greg is
I'm
there,
around Mark.
take the mic
Yeah.
while we wait for the updates. Go back to the update of Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu, the court, what is happening. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. The question I want to ask again is: you said there are some elderly people from Finland. Are they the elderly people from our people, or elderly people from
Our
Finland?
people, our own people who are living
Okay, they
there.
came. Okay, okay. That is a very good move. Any person that have any kind of strong support or in anyhow they want to come, I think that is welcome because on no matter this what,
Exactly.
for those who are wise and those who are intelligent and those near Nobi, you cannot hear your brother suffering, going through all these things, and you keep quiet because you want one thing or the other from Nigerian government. What you have from Nigerian government and what you want from Nigerian government are templar. It cannot be forever. Ekwemade want billions. Where is him? Many of our people who have succeeded in getting billions from Nigeria, are they enjoying it? The answer is no. So why not support for that thing that will be permanent for you and for your grandchildren? Had it been that Njoku survived in that Nigerian Biafran war and was succeeded, maybe I wouldn't have been here today. That is the fact. So why not join together and do the needful? There is one film I saw in Twitter yesterday, where during this in America, a 14-year-old child was killed by electric this thing in America because they say he killed children, and that was not true. They set that guy up, and I had 70 years later they find the true killer of the guy, of those children, and they killed this 14-year-old child in America that time. So, yeah, it is because black have no home. Anything that called black man have no home. He have no strong home. And that is what Biafra is all about. We are fighting that we shall have a strong home. And any Biafra, any black, anywhere will say, yes, this place is my home. Like as we are trying to be proud of this Taura today, it is doing well, and Burkina Faso is a land. People will be proud and call one, we want to name a particular one land for a black people that is the land where some people can go and be proud of black. From every part of the whole world, to Indonesia, to Australia, to any part, Jamaica, any South America, nobody is proud of anything called black man. So why not stand strong for your black brother wherever he is? That is needful and that is encouraging. So thank those people that coming for our PM. May God bless them and let them continue in that line. Thank you for now, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that wonderful, wonderful speech you just made. And everyone that have joined us, everyone that is connected to us, please, we should continue to keep a positive mind. Our target is Biafra. There is nothing, again, that I'm looking for that is making me to come here every day than Biafra. Nothing. There's nothing else. It is our freedom that matters. That is the only concern that is bringing me here.
When you finish, I can talk now.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, my sister.
Okay, good morning, all my brothers in the house, in the platform, and all those in the comment section, the Biafrans that are on the ground, that the whole panel is hitting on their head. After my morning prayer and during my reflection, I could see this joy, radiating, and it's kind of like you could see the very bright light, and looking down, I could see why. Because right now, Biafra has been put on a very big spotlight.
Absolutely.
Spotlight, locally, internationally. Even those who don't believe in Biafra, we are all watching. If you're not watching Nnamdi situation, you're watching Simon, and they all represent Biafra. And then I saw also the massacre that happened the same time that these two people, why are they their court date, coming at the same time? That's double blessing. If you're not watching locally, you're watching internationally. If you're not getting the news locally, you're getting the news internationally. Even all our governors, they're all sitting in their houses, in their place, watching what is going on, and it's all about Biafra. And then the massacre happening the same time. An international world seeing the massacre and talking about it the same time. That massacre is a defense for both Nnamdi and Simon Ekpa. For the world to see, to call attention to the international world to see what these two guys are talking about. Now, massacre happened to bring it way out. That even the news here, because if you remember, sometimes when I say, why is it that the news, like CNN, all this news, they're not carrying this thing that is happening in our place? Why? Now this has happened, and I go hear them. So it's kind of it's joy that makes joy. We lost children, we lost people, life. It has disadvantage, it has advantage. So this were what was going on during my morning reflection. That hidden, that thing Nigeria has been with their media, put it under the table. They could no longer do that. I even saw channel television discussing about the massacre. Is this the first massacre? No. Have they been carrying it? No.
No.
Why is it that with this new Pope, was the old Pope not there before? He was. This one came, and one of his big projects was to bring what is happening in Nigeria out for the international world to see. That they call social media propaganda, and this is not just propaganda. So, Brother, you're blessed for being the mouth speaker of our people. You've been vindicated. Whatever Musa and his gang and all this thing were doing to hide the truth, they can no longer hide that truth right now. Is this the first massacre? How many times have you seen Tinubu go visit or the massacre? No. He went there because this is now international issue. And he was supposed to go there now. I saw from the progress, the analyst, the conversation between the governor and the team, phone call, relaxing the governor was relaxing in his comfortable couch, making a phone call. They're handling it. They are doing handling by bringing out a bus for the owners of the land to move out of their land so that these people will come and occupy it and do more harm. And do more harm. That's the only thing you could do. And then I was asking, where were all these police, all this military, even those following Tinubu all over the place? So we still have these forces. Where were they when this was happening? For how many hours? When Danjuma said they've colluded, please, that word should not be there. Anybody that take that means to pronounce that word every day, you are lying to yourself. They are the ones that wear uniform during the day. The same people commit the crime at night. The same people, don't even look somewhere else. The same people. That is why no matter the crime, they will not show up. The same people. And that's why we're saying they should leave our land because we don't trust them. They're there to massacre our people. They are there to be armed. Their involvement to this terrorism, the military, the forces, the Nigerian forces, they are the ally. They give information. I'm just telling you. That's why you don't hear them when this happened. Hours. Even when the fire was backing up, there was no emergency. There was no sign, no siren to say, okay, to put up the fire. No, nothing.
My sister just want me to support you. You know, why the world cannot keep quiet about what Tajim or whatever said. The world must know that that man have enough information about the military. He was army chief. He was the defense minister or whatever during the time of Batanjo. So anything concerning military, he have full information.
Yes.
So if the world keep quiet when the man says the military, the army, the police, they collude, he have 100% information, and the world cannot keep quiet about that man's outcry. That's what I want to support in what you're saying.
Yes. He had more than 100% information. And what is going on now? That is why we say, if you're on Nigerian uniform, please, for Christ's sake, leave our land. You are the people committing this atrocity in our land and no other person. You are the one killing the Christians. Biafra land is made up of 99% Christians, and you are massacring us. Leave our land. You go there, you block the road, and then people will stop to take away the road, and then they jump out of the bush and redirect them inside the bush. And then when emergencies happen, you are nowhere to be found. You have meeting with these people. You have meeting with them. Who does that? In which ward on planet Earth that you're having meeting face to face with the where is your armor tanker? Where is
and
it?
They give you condition. They tell you don't call them terrorists, so face to face.
Yes. You recruit them and give them the armor tanker and move them to Biafra land, to Christian world, to go and conquer them there. You send them there. And that's why you don't have them. Because no more, our people are no more getting into army because they are the one that you put over there to go, send them there to be massacred. If you're not massacring us with your uniform on this side, you're sending our people over there also to be massacred. Yes, my dear, you can go on. Because I know you have a network issue.
We can hear you. Our sister have given you the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Hey, Uncle Chooks, I have 3 submissions to make today. One,
go ahead.
We're going to our Apple DPM. So in all, first and foremost, I'm doffing my cap for her for the effort, the resilience, and strength, the tactics she has introduced to the struggle so far. And secondly, as I always say, that she should be very careful. She should not let any side talk or trooping opinion to pressurize her into doing what that will be detrimental to her stay in US or in all, because she's a lady and she's happily married to a man blessed by God. She has her children and all other things. And this struggle, persons like me, the struggle has shown me, has opened my eyes to several things. In my thinking, it has shaped my thinking and my understanding and approach to issues that pertains life and even pertains the struggle itself. The struggle has shaped my mind. That's my little submission there. On the side of the fallback republic that went to Finland yesterday, in this platform, permit me to speak your mind. I believe personally that true survival is not even bothered, because your eyes, right from time, since the inception of this Buhara from fallback republic immediately after the redeclaration in Finland, your eyes has been on the ball. And what is that ball? Biafra at last. You've maintained the words of our leaders. Whatever you know you will do to get us Biafra, go ahead and do it. Our final destination is when we become our country. When it becomes obvious to everybody that we are now our country, not the one they call us online country, and our people are even helping them in making everything look like a sham. I am happy on the same vein that our PM, we could see him happy, rejoicing, talking. Like Helena may say, that he was allowed to pass through the main entrance of the court, and he was not taken through the back door again. So we are hopeful from what we saw yesterday that in no distant time, the speedy trial that Finland is given to his case after detaining him for roughly 6 months, everything will come to an end. Whether they are fining him, whether they are prosecuting him, whatever they are releasing him, whatever. I myself, I believe that God will do it. I don't have much to say about the fallback republic. You know, in recent days now, I've been saying that let's help ourselves. I don't even know what I put that word in my mouth, that line of discussion. By defining what Biafra means to me, then move out of my shell to know what the collective definition that our people has given to the struggle, and know how to align myself. I don't even know what I put those words in my mouth, and I've said it almost 5 times that I've spoken on this platform. If these people that went to Finland for optics, for Photoshop, if they know what they want, we are happy they went there. But to debunk one thing, right from the beginning, they said that they are with the men on the ground, that they are the right track. They've been scavenging, looking camping from one place to another, looking for something to affirm their faction that they are the right one. Now our place is in flames. When I was making my submission day before yesterday, I said that the killing at Hamufi, that the governor Mba that sent delegates to go and testify against the PM are suppressing the number. As of yesterday, from Okota platform, the death toll was, Okota was counting 75. As of this morning, it's 100 plus on their newspaper, mainstream newspaper of Bongo, and nobody is talking. The charlatans that were all over the internet, Simon is this, Simon is that, DOS, whatever that is in Canada, none of them is speaking. Damages, everybody is mute. And I come back to my word. I did say, Nnamdi Leru Yama. And to my DPM, don't shiver whether you are listening to me or any of your close this thing is listening to me. Don't worry. The time will come. I won't on a bongo. Will be on the street. Let me assume that Bongo will jail Nnamdi and Finland will jail Simon Ekpa. It is foolish of some people that made them personify the struggle, align it to one man as if that is the lifeline of the struggle. Ojukwu did his part, he's gone. Wazirike is still alive, he's there. Nnamdi is there. But the foolishness and the myopic nature of some of our people, they classify the struggle and try to tag it to one person. It is the same thing, the same rule that DOS played. It is all about Nnamdi Kanu. It is all about Nnamdi Kanu. Up until Simon came out, he sustained the push. All over the places, all over the media in Bongo, they were talking about releasing Nnamdi. Remember one day, it was on Okota Happy Master platform. I told them that Tinubu gave the court case Nnamdi May campaign. They pay today na Gwagia. Connect the door. Ekpa before releasing Nnamdi o'clock towards the ending of this year, early next year. So that the GMA campaign 2027. Even these are in a special land. Me Kurieku, na your platform. At the beginning of this year, people were saying Trump, thank God that Trump is there. I told you guys, if we do not put our house in order, if many people that are reasonable did not come into the struggle to reshape the movement, PM will be there. Trump will not say thing about us. I'm not of the opinion that we will be the one to do this. There are things we'll be doing, your attention will be called. But when we are all over the place, ranting, making noise, they fight people for Abia. I've not digged the information of Abia to know the death toll. None of the governors that will jump out to Simon is the problem. None of them have given any press release. And we are here. Some people are on social media ranting. It is only on this platform. He'll work with information in deliberate here. He'll zoo and he'll pattern rani. All that one young mapota, ngozo rabungoro fulani, terrorists, keniko. Take the last photo. Koko de terami, ole butu ya. You see, can one name mother. You see, no, you can maybe heal him. I go and get on like we are whiter than white, my photo. Medenia, we're open, take it from me. Ogelabia, Wendy Bany. We may need these people online. Hang on, if only Hamufu in the Betty Guinea. Ogelabam, Haka, say, Anya to go bongo. And when the Balapo, Ajika, Akobanya, agree a lapiana. As for my Asuben Namubu, a state. Agree here, you lay Iana. Ogelabia. When was on your guy, all you do Nigeria, Nigeria, Ogundu Casino, knows you'll be in, and you will see them. Then, okwu unu na-ekwu enwe ihu enyere unu aka. Ọ bụ ha pụta online, onye a na-apụta online anyị ekwuo ka elu ya datu behind us and dela support Nigeria, support it to vote. Nke ịtọ na-ekwu na platform nka m kwubugoro ya na Fulani na-akpa ike bụ ebe sọrọ ha. Kedu ihe jisi na ha na-akpa ike ebe sọrọ ha? Weda ma nọ obodo oyibo ifuru na conference dị je onye aka m ga-eje thank God today na anọ m na bongo mana anọghị m n'ala Igbo. Fulani gara my village gbuo, I will call you enwe m nọmba gị ga-ala ekwugo m ya several times. Adịghị apụta m ọgụ nwere onwe na-ekwu ya whatever. Ọ bụrụ na m apụtaghị from 2011 m bido sobe Nnamdi Kanu 2012 early 2012 14-15. Bana m ga-abụ ya Nigerian soldier. After 2020 enwere direct entry ka njebe taa na mmadụ eje. Adị m atụ vote onye gbata m na Nigeria. People know me for that. They say I'm a fool. It's none of my business. That's why I hope na ma m na ndị ọjọọ nọ n'akụkụ Simon and they train me. I force it. I force it. Waiting for the fools that call themselves information minister to give us, they say that we went on national assignment. The same woman that they are calling Fulani today was the woman that busted in tears and told us that they've taken our PM. But we should not pass. And everybody men wuraren nan we're going to have a local
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the target. So every one of us should know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the target. The target is you. The target is me. And we must continue everything we know to do to make sure that our voice is being heard. Do not get distracted. Don't get distracted. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter the obstruction, propaganda, and blackmail, don't allow them to get you. We will continue to speak. We will continue to fight. And our freedom is going to come. No man born of a woman will stop it. Don't allow them to distract you. Everything you are seeing today are bound to happen. There is nothing that you are seeing today that we have not seen before. Nothing is new. These are things that we expect and we know that they're going to happen. And these are the challenges you're going to face for you to get your freedom. But I want every Biafran that is in this platform to know that we do not have a permanent friend or a permanent enemy. in the cause of Biafra. Do not create enmity for yourself unnecessarily, because after Biafra, there is another life. After the Biafra pursuit, after the struggle for Biafra, there is another life. It doesn't end here. Some of us will still meet in the conventional world later in the day. Some we might never meet at all. Don't create enmity for yourself unnecessarily. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in one of his broadcasts, he said, the only person that he is confident that whenever he wakes up from sleep, he will talk about Biafra is himself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say he cannot vouch for anybody except himself. That the only person he is sure that when he wakes up tomorrow morning, he will still talk about Biafra is himself. Nobody else. The same way, wherever you are, you must vouch for yourself. Vouch for yourself. The only person that you are sure will still talk about Biafra is you yourself. That is why you must not create a situation that will be unbearable for yourself. I love the line of speech of our brother Akonye Wetre. He always said that. That word that he always say, I like that word. And I want everybody to key into that word. Know the reason you are fighting for Biafra. Interpret Biafra for yourself. The freedom you are pursuing, the Biafra you are fighting for, interpret it for yourself. Why are you doing what you are doing? Have a sense of reason why you are doing what you are doing. Not just because, oh, all the Igbo people, they are Biafran people, they are talking about Biafra, I must talk about Biafra. Oh, all my friends are talking about Biafra, I must talk about Biafra. Oh, the person who is in charge of the Biafra is a woman like me. Oh, the person who is in charge of Biafra is a man like me. Oh, the person who is in charge of Biafra is from my town, is from my village. And for that, I will talk about Biafra. Oh, my benefactor is Biafra. Oh, they are paying me salary. Oh, they are paying my house rent. Oh, they are giving me some pocket money. For that, I talk Biafra. If you do that, you are missing the point. And I bet you are going to fall. And your fall is going to be very disastrous. Interpret Biafra for yourself. Know why you are fighting. So that when the consequence comes, you will face it. And also, it will help you to be able to know where you ought to be at every given time. Very, very important. When you define Biafra for yourself, by yourself, unto yourself, you can be able to differentiate and put things in place where it should be. Nobody will distract you. No propaganda or blackmail. The only thing you would do that when you wake up in the morning and your conscience tells you that this person has deviated, you sit well, you reshape your sitting without consultation, just yourself. You know what you're pursuing. Freedom, which is our collective interest. That is where we meet. Freedom. That collective interest, freedom, that is the thing that joins us together. Don't allow anybody to take you away from that. Don't allow anybody to push you away. My brother, Ocean Monster, go ahead. If you have your mic, speak to us. Let's hear you. Ocean Monster, you're there? You've been in and out, and you're back again. Ocean Monster, go ahead and take your mic if you're there. You are unmuted. Go ahead. Take the mic. I think he's having a problem connecting. Ocean Monster, you're having a problem connecting. If you're not having a problem, you go ahead and speak. But if you're not connected, I think you're having difficulty in unmuting yourself. Unmute yourself and speak to us, Ocean Monster. Ocean Monster. Unmute yourself.
Okay. Mazi Ndewo, Mazi Choose. I greet you so much and thank you for this great job that you're doing. Please, I would like to come back later in a while, if you permit me.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That is it. It's not easy. Most of us, you see, many people you see in this platform are joining us from their working places. It's not easy. That is the commitment we have to do. You can see my brother Greg, sometimes he's driving, moving from one work to the other, and he will be joining. The same thing with our beloved sister Ojugo. Sometimes, once she wake up, she's going to be driving on the road, eating, and she's adding her opinion and speaking. You see our brother Christian, every time from his office, he's speaking to us and talking. None of us have this time to commit everything, but we use the time we have, every little space we have, to air in our opinion. It is because this is something that is in our heart. Biafra is something that concerns every one of us. And that is why we continue to air our opinion, we continue to speak, and continue to talk to Biafran people. So wherever you are watching us from, the least you can do today is to continue to pray for our leaders. Pray for Mazi, Simon, Ekpa, Njoku, and pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in court as we speak. We are still waiting for update from Mazi's Nnamdi Kanu cause, because they went for break, and I believe they're not yet back up to now. We are still waiting. It's a high drama unfold of Nnamdi Kanu trial as masked witness testify before U.S. observer. That is it. We continue, and then we'll carry the shame. The shame will be, we swallow them as they continue to push their lies, propaganda, and blackmails. The shame will continue to cover them. So let's see the updates that we have. If we have any, the update we have. Prosecutor, have you found Uzoma Onyami? This is the last where we stop. Let's just run it where we stopped before on that prosecution issue that is still happening. Have you found Uzoma Akonyami? Say no. Until now, he remains at large. The Uzoma that the newspaper wrote you, the Onyami that newspaper wrote and told you that he sent Mazi Nnamdi sent him to go and buy people. That he buy 30, remaining how many hundred? You have not seen the person who, up till now, they never see him. But you went and took the newspaper published. That is what you brought to court. Mad people everywhere. My duty is to collect intelligence and report to my superior. I also carry out raid during this nonsense. All this rubbish they are saying. There is nothing sensible that they have said. Bringing fake charges against Mazi Nnamdi, the kind of unnecessary thing that doesn't hold water. That is what they are pushing. And they continue to push those lies that does not hold water. The courtroom was tense and fully packed today, 18th June 2024, as the trial of Mazi Nnamdi resumed. Foreign observers, including senior officials from U.S. National Center of State Courts, were present to monitor proceedings. All eyes were on the masked witness 4, who continued his testimony under tight security. Okay, now I think they've brought out the people that came, the foreign observers that came, senior officials from U.S. National Center for State Courts. Senior officials, National Center for State Courts. That is where those people came from. So my brother Christian was asking before where those people came from. The people, the observers that come. I think we've now gotten where they came from. Officials from the U.S. National Center for State Courts. They are there to observe. Akonye Wetere, you're back. Try again and see. Let's see if we can get your voice. Akonye Wetere. Are you there, Akonye Wetere? Unmute yourself if you can hear me.
Yeah, no, good that time. There no sound.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm Go ahead.
I'll summarize what God did before. That's what I took him. So, listen to God before, but now. The Hamuku and the Ebu last 200. And then Keberabu la Benue organ. Phone la program for Pocha this month. Onye ebe ahụ kpọrọ na-ekwula ndị amị taa soro ndị bịara mede ha na plan na ya na anakara so all those stuff the job for empathy ihe mmadụ bụ na oge na-abịa mgbe ndị be anyị hapụgodiri ndị lanọ n'ala Igbo gogogo ndị nke nọ n'ala Igbo because ha ma so n'ihe anyị laa ya ndị kwela ndị kwa ajụ ekpinye anya ijuru bongo mana ịkala akụ bongo anya oge na-abịa mgbe ị ga-afụ ha la street ewere aka sị na ha jụrụ nke a kala agba na ịgba ọnụ All Back Republic la chata that guy that girl dere gị ihe mgbaasị na Sofia ka ọgịnị onye ahụ bụ onye Chata Republic since yesterday ha agbaghị gara foto ha jere sịrị la ihe na ụlọ aka ọ la-akwụgharị everywhere odotega ihe odotega azụ so ọ bụghị ihe ahụ eri mgbe ha debere since last day kọba ọnụ kwu eribe na ọha nwa bụ isi sekpu ntị ama m ọ gala akwụ gbomgbom n'ebe ha nakwa ha gwara unu agwa na ọha nwa bụ ndị mma ihe a na-eme na ndị na-eji ọra bụ Fulani ọ bịa gosiri ihe ọ na-eme okoko zụtara ahụ ele buutu ya okeke zụtara ahụ ebee ka buutu ya nọ so ndị be anyị ọsọ gị ịmara ihe sitere iji oji jie oji ka marala iji oji sitekwanịrị dị ọcha dị ọcha ka marala ịdị ọcha ọ bụrụ iji oji n'ụtụtụ mgbede chọọ ọcha ụfọdụ ndị kwenyere ngozi ọrabezela mbụ apụtala ehihie tụọ ọgụ ụfọdụ ndị yọrọ mkpọ na program sị ha kwụsị ikwu maka ndị a akati yesterday m gachara program ha mfụ how pain they are but ọ bụ na ha nụrụ olu m feel to what ihe nwa mega eri mgbe ihe a bidoro to speak to the cause ịnọ n'ime ya today I'm thought for your permission before ikwu obi gị the picture ma ndị jere ma ndị ledi gị ọ gbasara gị ọ dị ka ihe na-ekwu ka netwọk tụpụtara m njọ ntakwara gị na ị chọrọ ikwuo ka ọ rapụ igbo ruo echi ihere na-eme gị ihe ite onye kọrọ ọnụ today.
Yes.
So that is it. Ọ bụ na ndị mmadụ sikiri so ime analyze ihe a na-eme na be anyị ịchọrọ ikwu ihe gọọmenti na-ekwu ga-eme ikwu ihe ha kwuru hapụ na itinye gị dibọ nke onye a ka ịgba onye ala ahụ na anyị ga-enwe mọ tọpik ị ga-agbala ahụ onye chọrọ iso soro ha eri mgbe kwubere onwegwe onye unu dọtara ama na onwe ngwe onye ha dọtara apart from ndị ọjọọ nọgbula togbu nwoke ma ala eme chọrọ ebe ha ga-anọ ka a na-akụ ihu ha ma soro na-eketa ego enwego reasonable somebody ha dọtara ha gosi m fọba ha pụta gosi m na onye a bụ onye ọhụrụ ha dọtara abụọ ndị tela JOS la join ha ego ma na civil school achabebi ya maka ha bịa na ha nyejiri unity in diversity ha were lụsa ngozi ọgụ na rada ha gbasakwa m onye chọrọ idefine ịchọ the meaning of okwu nwere onwe ụlọ ekwu na onwe ya ka ọ gbasara and e nwere one day na m gwara gị one time mgbe Nnamdi ka na-ekwu okwu na-esi ya so that man egburu la head bridge chief security awada my zone 2015 ndị alụsoro nkwunye fonu na ntị Nnamdi asị onye ọbụla nọ na homeland na ya tụkwala $1. Ndị chairman anyị na ndị coordinator anyị asịtụba ego nọ ya ka iji akwụ ụgwọ họlụ kịrịkọ ala eri ego eru one day la buka Nnamdi abụọ na onye ọbụla na-anata ndị mmadụ ego eri na ọ ga-anụcha aka all of them went down. Coordinator m zụrụ moto Golf 3 black o ji eburu m mụta anyị na-eje mkpọ na data 30 August Black Sunday ahụ So m na-agwa with the part m adị m asị gị na agwara m nọ ihe mere ka m na-ekwu adị m ekwu okwu propaganda. So all of them ebee ka ha nọ today. So ịgbapụta ebe a sị na ịmapụta maka na nwanne gị nọ n'isi taa na olu na na-asị ọnụ mma na unu n'aka mgbe oge ruru ị ga-amata ihe mere onwe gị. Simon ọ bụ onye ebe nke a ụmụnne ya ndị nke kwuru okwu tribal sentiment ọkọ ha jọnyere oge nkere ha nke ya sị na ya bụ prọfesọ na-adasụ oyibo n'Igbo something ma the so many rest of them ekwu eziokwu gị kpọọ ya amam onye Dr. Ngozi but being that na ihe m na-ekwu okwu ya ihe m sonyere n'ime ya enwere m definition mgbe m fụrụ onye na-adasụ toward that channel m nwa ghọtara mara na onye a na-ekwu eziokwu. Enwere m gwara gị nwata sị na mgbe Simon pụtara na somebody call my attention to it say hapụ ndị ara nwa because abụghị onye ndị US la kuri ọ kọntiri m were aka m discover ya ada akpọpụta m onye ata na gị na onwe onye kpọpụtere m nye datara ga-ebi mfụna ị na-ekwu eziokwu kwuru maka gị zụọ fon ekwuola m ya fonu nna ya uduba na-ekwe abata fonu a na-ekwe abata nwere fonu onye ọzọ chefi ọbụna fonu ikwu kwuru maka gị zụrụ fon wee batara sisi bụ fonu na-abata m na ga na-ekwu okwu mgbe obi nwanne nọ m na-eti ekwu onye mma na-ayọ onye nọrọ ịchọghị ịma nke bụ eziokwu mmiri ga-eri gị. Ndị nọ n'ala Igbo na-eme ọjụ otibe anya iju ikpe anya ọrịrị eti kọọ ihe ọzọ mmiri ahụ ga-eri gị. Akwa ahụ lapụta sị na ọgwụnwụrụ nwa na-alụ bụ spirit ọlam'ihe ala onye spirit aka azụ mgbe spirit mgbe mmụọ gara aga ị na-esi ya ụzọ na ogbugidebara ọkụ ya bụ ihe nwere ike ikwu onye ọ sọrọ mara onye sere na foto ejiri tela Finland na ọ ga-agafa ya isi ị mara na ị maghị onwe gị okay from the one because ị mara onwe gị what is picture onye picture letizi mụnwa ndị letizi mi ndị ọ letizi bụ ndị asị na onye mmiri fọrọ ụkwụ ya ka ọ na-eri okwu dịpịa onye dịka m onwe ọ letizi m ekpere m bụ ka Simon pụta ọya nwere ukwu nwere onwe ọ bụghị ya nwe asọsidi ịtụ ya nga ọ ga-anọ ebe ahụ si anyị ọ ndị na-amaghị ihe na-echere onye meza ya ga-esile igwe datuo mere ha ji ahụ aka dịka esie n'ime ikwueri n'ụtụtụ mgbede yọba ayịyọ ehihie yọba ayịyọ mgbede si na ihe ikwuru na ịkwụrụ ihe ikwuru ọ bụ ọmụ na-ekwu okwu ọnụ na sinsi m dabara ebe a adụ consistent na sinsi mgbede sobe gị adụ consistent daza m ga-eso gị pụtakwa n'afọ na na-ekwueri awọ subscribe gị blọkụọ gị mụ na ga onwe ịkpọtahụ m ọbụọ nwa kpọtara m and m kpọtara onwe m I will take my leave mgbe m fụ na anọjuola m isi m ike biko.
But I'm not muted. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for your contribution. You have spoken well, and the Biafrans are listening. The most important thing that we are happy, we are making progress, and I bet you victory is sure. From every indication, you have seen the update we brought on the case of Mazi and Kanu. The enemies are just bringing their blah, blah, blah propaganda, unnecessary accusation, which is going to be thrown to the dustbin at the end of the day. These two cases are the same thing. You look at what is happening in Biafra today, you see the shedding of blood that is still happening. In a country where the country cannot protect its own citizens. The primary objective of every government is to protect the life and property of its own people. A government that cannot protect its citizens does not exist. A government that takes the life of its own citizens is a terrorist government. That is what Nigerian government is doing. Instead of them negotiating or listening to their citizens, they will go and listen to terrorists. Instead of them paying attention to their citizens, they pay attention to terrorists. Instead of them listening to the argument of their citizens, they listen to the argument of the terrorists. That is why terrorists can be bold to come out, confront the army and tell them, stop calling us terrorists if you want peace. With their ammunition, After warning the terrorists, they turn and they warning the military, they turn and they move. These are people that have overrun their barracks, not once, not twice, not thrice. These are people that have taken the life of a general. Are you now talking about their police and military? They continue to behead them every minute of the day. But yet, they don't have the balls to confront them. You saw the day Erufai was saying that they lack the capacity to prosecute the terrorists. That is how serious it is. The only solution for us is to get out of the zoological republic. And that is why the Biafran people, we must continue to do what we are doing. Don't get distracted. It doesn't matter what is happening. I know some of us are discouraged. Some of us, maybe you don't like the person who is in charge. Maybe one thing or the other is bothering you. But this thing is not about a particular individual. It is about every one of us. When the Janjaweed take over your village, they will not come and ask you, oh, are you a member of IPOB? Oh, are you Igbo or Yoruba? When they take over, what they want is the land, and they will do everything possible to take over the land. The earlier you wake up, the better for you. The earlier you pay attention, the better for you. So do not allow any confusion to come your way. They are going to try to bring their confusion to confuse you. A lot of distraction is going to come from right, left, and center. The enemies of Biafra will come with their propaganda. People will try to push their selfish interests above the interests of the Biafran people. But we must not allow that. We must not allow that. We must continue to stand strong and continue to pursue the freedom which we believe in. The freedom which our leaders are committed to. Even when everything was thrown against them, they keep to their word. Mazi Simon Ekpa in one of his broadcasts said, instead of me not to get Biafra, I will turn to a beast. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say it's either Biafra or let. And both of them are not joking with this word that they spoke. After saying this, I want to play a message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for us to listen to the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while we wait for the update that is coming. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me just. So I heard you. I was a little bit busy, but I heard you said you described the officials that came from US to witness the court hearing.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah, the name that is not. I'm not familiar at all, but it doesn't matter as long as it's for the good, right? So I've never
That's
really
how they described it. The person.
Yeah, I've never really heard that name. But anyway, so like I said, if it's for our own good, so we thank God for that. And we also that exposes Nigeria even more because in all my years, I've never really heard or seen anything like that. That a witness will come to a courtroom in a high-profile case as a witness, completely maxed up. I've never. Well, maybe I don't know. Of course, I don't know everything, but I've never really heard or seen that such a thing happens. Because if you come into a court as a witness in a high-profile case to be a witness, nobody knows who you are. What if you are somebody of a questionable character? What if you're a criminal? What if you are discredited somebody? Or are we just supposed to just believe the court or believe the prosecution bringing in somebody that there's no verification of whom they are, their character, stuff like that? So again, like I said, maybe it happens, but I don't know because I've never heard it. I've never seen it. So if government is prosecuting somebody and their witness cannot be protected by the government, then the government lacks not only legitimacy, but they are incompetent. Because if you know that you are a witness, in a case like this, there's any risk or danger, regarding their witnessing, then you should be able to protect them. That is what government does.
Exactly.
So, Oku Nigeria, but again, like I said, everything Nigeria, everything they do is for their disintegration. Any step they take is leading toward that, because it's not, Nigeria is not supposed to have existed, and it has over existed. It's the lifespan, everything is gone. It's not seriously, because it's incredible. I've had Kanu with giving figures to the number of deaths in Abia. I think it's Abia State. So obviously, but nobody is talking about it apart from that Okucha guy, who is Delta Igbo, he emphasizes so much on these things, these hidden things. They are happening. They shut it down. They don't want them to be. They uncover. They don't want to uncover them. So, but these are the people who are touchlighting and bringing them to light. These hidden things. The governors, we already know what they stand for. You see, so they're good now. Okay, so I'm still around anyway. There's no update so far. So.
Yeah, no updates yet. We are still waiting for them to.
And for the PM, like you said, the PM, we really don't have any link, but we are believing God that it will go well, and after, or maybe later in the day, we know what happens. So it's a blessing. We can't thank God enough for what is happening. I think it's our time, and nobody really can stop Biafra. People, whoever it is, you can try, you can be a saboteur, you can do this, but at the end of the day, what is willed by God is already willed. Nobody can stop that. So thank you, Brother Chus, and for your good work. Thanks so much.
Thank you so
please,
much.
Brother Chus, can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead.
Or just in case if you have idea. This Obi-Wan, I've been wanting to ask question because I know I used to follow him. What happened? Is it just out of social media, or have any information about him?
I used to follow him before too. I have not heard from him a long time now.
Obi-Wan, he lost his platform. He lost his platform then. They took down his platform. So since then, he has not been showing off that much on media.
Okay, so they took it down. I guess he might like, you know what? I think I'll just be out of it. Because this, if you don't have that mind, this media, they can frustrate you.
It's not easy, my sister. People don't understand what we are facing. If I tell you how many platforms I have lost,
even who go 247, that's why you see some people, they will have two platforms just in case one shut down, you follow the other one. So if you deal with them, they can frustrate you out of the place. You're like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this shit. So I'm happy that at least it's okay. It's just that the platform was taken down, because I know I used to follow him. And I've been wanting to, ask that question where he is, but I keep forgetting his name, until until this guy says it's Obi-Wan, and I was like, yeah, that's the name, Okay, that's fine.
But okay, sorry, go on.
I don't know, when I was talking, my brother came in, and I said, then from there, I don't know what happened again. So, but like we all said, we're all saying the same thing, all of us, the same thing. Like our brother said, what brought you? What do you understand?
Exactly.
This Biafra, what do you understand? You as a person, what do you understand? Is it a place, like other will say, it's a social media thing where you come and do and fight social media fight? Is that the Biafra you understand? Is that what you understand to be Biafra? Is that what you understand as freedom? To get your freedom. What do you understand by fighting to get your freedom? If you really can lay down and write, sit down, write what you understand by freedom. What you understand, I'm fighting to get my freedom. Freedom for Biafra. If you sit down to write it down, it might help you to really, when you come out on the social media, that will guide your thoughts, and prevent you from doing unnecessary propaganda and using unnecessary words that is not supposed to be used. But I guess some of us don't have time to reflect. Reflection is very, very important because it gives you room to discern your day, your thoughts for the day, so that when you're talking, you're not just opening and closing your mouth, you're also choosing your words, to use. Because at the end of the day, do you sit down to reflect how you carry out your day? How many people did you hurt with your words? How many people did you buy with your words? Because the words of mouth can buy somebody with your words of mouth. And we all believe that it's words of mouth that God used to create the world. You see how powerful it is. The words of mouth is very, very powerful. It's a sword, a piercing sword. That is something you talk about somebody or say about somebody, the person will go sleepless night. Did you cause it? Are you the problem of that person? And then at the end of it, you think that you've not committed something. You have. You have. So we gotta be careful. And that brother said, good. Reflect. What do you understand by freedom fighting? What do you understand? I think it will go a long way to help each and every one of us. And people that are, because this person, Sophia, I've seen her moving from one platform to another platform, which is fine. If you have data and if you have time, it's okay to move from one platform. But at the end of it, reflect. Are you doing the right thing? As an adult, are you doing the right thing? If you're waiting for Dr. Ngozi Rabreze to come out to the social media and start ranting like me and you, that means you don't even understand what you're doing. It's government to government. All she can do is to come and brief us if it is necessary. So please stop expecting her to come and start doing like what me and you are doing right now. Understand it and it will help you. Go also find out how does government operate. Maybe that will help you. Always ask yourself the question. Like now that name now, Sophia, you've labeled yourself in a wrong way. Everybody know you now. You're moving from one platform to another, creating nuisance. Is that what you want for yourself? Huh? Let's know what we're doing. Biafra is everybody. Freedom. My family back home are suffering. If yours are not suffering, mine is suffering. Mine is suffering. I want their freedom so that I can be free here. Because I'm not free here if they're not free. So please, I know why I am here. Nobody brought me, nobody. But I saw that light during Simon Ever time. That's when I really joined. I was hearing about Mazi Nnamdi. Yes, I listened to his speech, but that will be after. I will just go and listen. But when I saw that light, I didn't look at it twice. One time. And I got it. And since then I have not deviated. and the light is so bright. I saw that light this morning and I was filled with joy. I was filled with joy. And joy is ours. And it's our prayer. Everybody, yesterday my mom was like, oh, you know, how that she's imagining what will happen. They say, Mazi Nnamdi is free, Simon Ekpa is free. That she don't know how Biafra land will be. That I should get put money out because I will get her emergency ticket to go home. My mom,
Yeah.
she's 77. I should just get her, make sure that I'm putting money by her, that any time that she's gonna go home to go have this joy. That's what she was telling me yesterday. I said, I'm also imagining what Biafra land will be. People will be overjoyed, like the prophecy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I gotta say, Arana Wenda. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that. And that's what we're expecting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my sister. Okay, Mwa, go ahead. Okay, Mwa, my beloved brother. Go ahead and speak to us. Okay, Mwa, go ahead.
Biafrans, I'm greeting everybody.
Okay, Mwa. In a one, once in a blue win, you appear.
I'm telling you, it's not. I listen to your program every day, but the problem I have is what I do.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, so sometimes you are available to talk, sometimes you can't. You know, that's one of the things we are longing so that we can go home and live our life the right way.
Absolutely.
Most of us here are professionals. And we're even telling the Oyibo this is the right thing to do. And they know that we are superior in our way of thinking. But because of this, all these situation and all this, but we thank God, God has a way of correcting issues. Biafrans all over the world, I want to congratulate, I want to thank everybody. You see, there was a time I keep telling people in a program that when we say that there are people in a midst going the other direction, it's not that they don't know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. It's just like if you study very, very well of the political decision of Nigeria, many people will come up. Why they are coming up making noise, a lot of enter.
We can hear you.
Those people who are being used to stop what we are doing, they play this card at the time of Njoku. They have to identify people to penetrate us. You see, why I'm saying this thing is, we have to celebrate even what our brothers and sisters did at Finland. Yes, we have to celebrate it. And we have to, we have to also stand our ground. We don't know the game that they are playing, but let me explain it to you now. Look, the game they are playing is that they are still longing for visibility.
I agree with you.
Somebody is using them, but they don't know that somebody is using them somewhere. It's only because, how come there is one analysis somebody was saying, I don't want to mention anybody's name. How on earth will you lead an organization that all the portfolios that controls the finance and defense and every other thing is only one person? And you think that that is right? Is something because somebody elsewhere is manipulating these guys, just like the way they did to DOS. And the same thing we are shouting. Many people who joined DOS and was fighting the real Biafrans, was fighting PM Simon Ekpa, did not know that they were being used. And now most of them are disappointed and they are ashamed even to come online again. You see, Nigeria, remember Mazi Nnamdi said that Nigeria has money. They have packaged this money. When he talk of Nigeria, Fulani has money to stop what we are doing. And it's very easy to identify, just to identify one person, then the person will go and do their job. What they are doing, please, why I'm saying you should celebrate it, that I don't believe that somebody will just rise up tomorrow. You are talking of Biafra and will rise up tomorrow that you want to, Biafra will not come again. No. Rather, what they are working on is visibility. And you see, anybody who is trying to grab enmity where there is no enmity is missing the way. Very soon, everybody will come back. Do you know the magic word that will solve all this problem? Oh, I am sorry. I was deceived. That's the thing. Once you say, I am sorry, I was deceived, everything goes. It's only one person they are using that will get all these guys, and those guys will not know that they are being used. Please, in as much as we are analyzing and criticizing the evil thing they are being used for, let us not hate. Let us celebrate when there is need for celebration. That's why I like what our brother said now. I think go to Mwamwanya. He blessed my day for saying those things. And let me tell you another thing. Anybody who is looking at Dr. Ngozi Orabueze should see a woman of wisdom. You see, the lesser you talk, the more dangerous you are to the enemy. And she is doing that. I have to give her that accolade. Everybody can go to the courtroom. This is a Western world. We celebrate, yes. At least they gave our Prime Minister the joy, the confidence. Women now come around. Fine, we give them that. But we should not fall to the trick of the enemy, because the person who is using them are still the ones financing them for all these trips. They can finance them to stay with more than 2 weeks in Finland. But they don't know that somebody is using them. But we have to celebrate because the enemy felt that they are using our brothers, but they are also helping us to achieve our goal and our aim. I don't want to talk much because I have to go back to the meeting. And I thank Biafrans all over the world. I thank you, Bro Chooks. Please help tell USB media team. Everybody should focus, because these guys, the only reason they are using them is to penetrate us, to cause distraction. And that distraction will demoralize them, because we know that we are any by any type of human beings. We are any by any. So anything you do to put a start on us is going to put us back. And they did it. It worked for them in Njoku. It worked for them in Owazurike. It worked for them in the Mazi Kalu. And they are still using the same template on Mazi Simon Ekpa. But as God may have it, God always prepares somebody who is moving across. God bless Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. God bless USB. God bless genuine Biafrans who have not identified their track that they are being used. They are going to come back. Please let us not hate. These people who are using them just want us to start hating each other, analyzing each other every day, living the real thing. God bless everybody. I really thank you, Bro Chooks. Thank you very much. I have to go back to my base. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. You have spoken well, just on point, as we are all saying. Celebrate when we have to celebrate, and we mourn when we have to mourn. Most importantly, there is no permanent enemy and permanent friend in the course of this journey. And every one of us should mind what you say. Do not create an enmity for yourself because of the cause of Biafra. There is a life after this pursuit of Biafra. There will be a life. There is a life after the journey of Biafra. There is a life that exists after the journey of Biafra. Don't create a situation where you have to be saying sorry, explain, tire. There is no point telling lies against your brother, against your sister, calling them names and all that. Just desist from that. Focus on what you want. It still brings us back to what our brother Akonyo said. Focus. Ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I in this journey? If you know that your aim is freedom, pursue freedom earnestly and focus on it. Don't allow anybody to distract you. As we have been speaking here for more than 3 hours, we're going to be rounded up because the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also, I think it has been adjourned. Case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been adjourned to June 20 and 19 and 20. 19 and 20, tomorrow and next tomorrow. The case has been adjourned. The cross-examination has been concluded, and tomorrow, maybe they're going to bring another witness again, and they will continue the cross-examination tomorrow. So the case of today has been ended and adjourned to tomorrow, 19th, and next tomorrow, 20. So we will continue to follow up accordingly until, by the special grace of God, it will be finalized as they promised within the month. Let's see how possible it is. So while we are trying to round up, I see my beloved sister, Divine Precious, appear there. Go ahead, my sister, beloved Divine Precious. Let's hear.
Sorry, before you go, Mazi,
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much.
I have to do something else now. Okay, Biafrans, bye, everybody. God bless.
Let's see, my brother. I appreciate it. Divine Precious, go ahead.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you for your good work.
Bless
we
you
appreciate
too.
all your efforts. It's not easy. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to give you the grace, the strength, the power to continue till we reach our destination. Also, I greet everybody that is listening to this live. We thank God for so far so good. I would not like to, since I said that I came late, I'm sorry. So since I'm about to close now, I'm sorry that I don't even get much, but I'll still get it during this it's time from other places. There is this, the joy of how our people are doing things is just what I want to come and as well add my voice to other people who have said something. The way our people, both our DPM, down to other people who are showing that love. This word is very sweet too. Chineke nna kechekọrọ ụwa chọọ ya mma. It's just is us human being that is spoiling it. Nothing is even to down to DOS, IPU. We don't have any issue with anybody. We are not demarcating. Is this what that are like doing? This one is our own. We don't have your own and my. All of us is our own. But if you decide to drag it alone or to separate yourself out of one thing, I don't know then what you have in mind, because that same freedom starting from from Ojukwu, in fact, till even Wazirike, all of them, even though that some people that did not make up their own, it depends on how their energy or grace carried them. So it's part of it, and we appreciate everybody. But that issue of because somebody just said that it is true. Had it been that it's government people that went there and did it, these people, you hardly see anybody post anything about what we are. The only thing they are looking for is where there is fault, how they will pull you down, but we are supporting them in whatever good they do. It's just like something like when we say something maybe that they are pretending or say the truth about them, people should not misunderstand, because when you hear that side of they are pretending, it's not just a mere word or that we hate what they did. We are happy with our PM that he is happy. The chairs he made our PM to be, we are happy with it. But the only thing that always when we remember, you will express it as human being. As for us who knows the truth, you always like to say it the way it is. We have praised them for what they did. They have done it, that we say our PM, we see how happy he was. Then what about the heart? That thing that you have done in the secret, can you be proud to tell him there that you did this, you did that? But I know that our DPM will be proud to tell him what he had been doing all this, or even to play some video that he had been trying to tell this Finland, this man is in on this. How can you not see? Or is this where you are calling somebody a terrorist, calling somebody or Fulani and all this, that you'll be proud to say something about it? That is where we are trying to correct. Not that we are, because people are saying when you try to correct those bad side, they'll begin to misunderstand you. But we are trying to be honest. We are trying to be like, if you stand by truth, let it be pure. Don't just be doing something that physically people will be praising you, but inside your mind, you are the destroyer. When you go back now, you start doing the bad thing you are doing. Yes, you will come out in the public to present yourself as a saint. So, for what is going on now, both in what is happening, both in Enugu and other places that our people are facing some challenges, the pains and the buying of our people, it is hard this happening, but we know that at the end of every tunnel, there must be light. And for those who thought that the government is not doing anything, who are rejoicing that because of picture, these are the people that are getting it. And you don't want to see the work that even this similar thing has happened during the time of Nnamdi, that they were blocking the contact with him or anything about him. They don't want to see him. They don't even talk about him in the court. That is similar thing that is happening now. So we must be supporting this government to know that past experience have taught us all the lesson. You don't need more again, because all these things are repetition. And for those that will be falling out, is a pity, and it's just as Bible stated it, that at the end time, many people will fall out. But for those who have spiritual eyes, who are truthful minded, who have learned from the previous lesson or previous experience, they can never fall out. They will continue to maintain their stand, because we stand on the rock, and you can never destroy any building that was laid on the rock. So I will end it by singing this song for those who believe that at last we will rejoice, because just as my brother said, they will come back to say, I don't know, I am sorry, and I know that is how it will end. So I will give this song as a kind of encouragement to continue this movement.
Go ahead.
Onwe mbụ ezi Chineke, egwu ọbụna tununu. Onwe mbụ Chukwu m Biafra, egwu ọbụna tununu. Aghaghị m igosi onwe m n'elu ụwa, abụghị Chukwu m Biafra o. Because so I'm going to have it distracting.
I'm just humming. I'm not singing.
Okay. you can do it in your mind so that they can get it now. Aghaghị m igosi onwe m n'elu ụwa, abụ m Chukwu Biafra. Asị unu atụ n'egwu, unu chịsi ike, akwụ m n'azụ. Asị m unu atụ n'egwu, unu chịsi ike, na akwụ m n'azụ. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our beloved sister. Thank you so much. Thank you. We've gotten a chorister among us that always give us that warm part of it. So the whole thing is now complete. When we talk and talk, we'll take the appetizer and everybody will now get it synced in. I appreciate you, my sister. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that wonderful speech and the song you just rendered. And we must continue. So as we are going on, we know the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been adjourned till tomorrow and next tomorrow, and the cross-examination will continue. And from what I'm seeing, somebody is also writing that the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa also has been adjourned again till next week, and by next week that the bail of Mazi Simon Ekpa will be discussed. We are hearing that the bail of Mazi Simon Ekpa will be discussed. So whatever be the details, we are still going to get the details. Hopefully by tomorrow, when we get details, I will still come here and talk about what we are seeing. Somebody is just commenting and saying that the bail of our Prime Minister will be discussed. The bail will be discussed next week, Wednesday, to be precise. Next week, Wednesday. That by next week, Wednesday, the bail of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa will be discussed. So from every indication, we know that today was the last hearing, and by all means, Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to be. So this is not the time for us to be tearing our trouser and our pants. That is why I say it in anything, just mind what you are saying so that you don't begin to apologize too much. Because at the end of the day, we are looking for Biafra. Just like Mazi Samanako say why he was with us. That when the DOS started their wahala, they started their wahala, calling him names, doing all manner of things. Mazi Samanako made a broadcast. In that broadcast, he said, focus on that thing you feel is going to work for you. If you get the Biafra before us, we will meet in Biafra land. If we get it before you, we will equally meet in Biafra land. Already we have a constitution. Our law in Biafra land will decide the fate of everyone. If there is a crime we have committed, or is there any way we have offended in the course of the journey, we will face the consequence of the law. Likewise yourself. So there is no need blackmailing, attacking, killing, and tearing our trousers and skirts unnecessarily. We have to focus. As soon as Mazi Simon Ekpa appears, very, very soon, when he comes out, all this thing you are seeing today, we end. Let us be patient. Continue to stand wherever you feel your conscience accepts to be the right place. Very soon, this battle will be over. Mazi Nnamdi will equally join us very soon. And I said it, we are in the highest peak you can ever talk about. In the highest place, that's where we are today. In the highest place on international level, at the highest place in the front line in Nigeria. At the end of the day, our victory is going to crown Biafra. And as changes are happening all over the world, we will not be left behind. We are going to be rounding up the program. And I would like everyone to give us their closing remark. We are starting from our brother Ocean Monster. I don't know whether if you're still there. If you're still there, Ocean Monster, give us your closing remark as we end up the program. Let's get your closing remark. Ocean Monster, if you're still there, unmute yourself and give us a closing remark. I don't think he's there. Let's go to our beloved sister, Ojugo, if you're still there. My sister Ojugo, if you're free, because I know you
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Mazi.
Okay,
Mazi.
Ocean Monster, go ahead, give us your closing remark.
Yeah. Thank you, Mazi. Street Survival. It's just so unfortunate that I could not speak today, but my joy knew no bound. At least for this your last submission, this last comment you just made about the court case, the way it has been adjourned. Biafrans, this is a very big sign. Look at the way the court cases have been going for some time now. When Prime Minister's date is adjourned, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is adjourned, very close to each other, in some cases at the same day, the same time. That is a very big sign. So we Biafrans will continue to rejoice while our eyes are full of expectations, as our eyes are on the ball.
Yes.
I agree with Mazi to survival on what he said now. It is not the time to tear our trousers. It is not the time to tear ourselves. Very soon, as the die have been cast, the owner of the die will check and know the actual way and the best way to handle the situations.
Absolutely.
Mazi Simon Ekpa said it, as I quote, if you know what you're doing to go to Biafra, do it. And I will be doing what I'm doing. If you get it before us, we'll meet in Biafra. And if we get it before you, we'll meet in Biafra. Meaning that our destination all are Biafrans. Our destination all are Biafra. So you don't need to hurt your brother, your sister. You don't need to begin to castigate lying, telling, doing propagandas against your brother, and you know from your heart of heart that what you're doing is very bad for the liberations. What you're saying is very, very lie to your own brother or your sister. So this time, before I say this, I look at what our DPM tweeted in the pictures she shows about the people who went to Finland. What a great leader. What an attitude to show that you are a leader. What a way to live an example life. Please, no matter where you belong, what you believe in, know it that we are aiming on one direction, and that direction is Biafra. Stop tearing your brother, your sisters apart. You have done enough damage, and this is not the time for damage. If you truly love Nnamdi Kanu, if you truly love Mazi Simon Ekpa, be and work on your own pace accordingly for the freedom of these our great leaders, accordingly to the restoration, recognition of our nation, Biafra. At the end of the day, we all go home with joy. Then whatever that is the scorecard, even if it is not given to you in Biafra, your own conscience will be giving it to you on daily basis. If you do good, kudos to you. You will live and rejoice, tells your story. If you do otherwise, opposite it, your conscience will always talk to you. Even we say some devils did not have conscience, but on that manner, your own conscience will continue to tell you something until you go beyond. Thank you, Biafrans. There are a lot of things to say, but I could not because of the position I'm having now. And again, I know that the Mazi survivor have done more than 3 hours to 4 hours here. He need to rest. He need to drink water. Please, Biafrans, let us pray for all our leaders. And let's pray for our Dr. Ngozo Rabeze and the cabinet. Let us pray for Choose and all the sisters channel that are doing this great job. We that are speaking as well, let us continue to pray and let it happen so that this joy will be complete and total. I yield. And Njoku Okabiama, bless each and every one of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until we meet again in the evening or tomorrow. Thank you, Master Survivor. May God bless you and bless your family.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. I thank you so much for that wonderful, wonderful word of encouragement to Biafrans. We appreciate you and we hope to continue this job until we go to the promised land. My beloved sister Njoku, take the mic and give us your closing remark as we round up the program.
Okay, thank you so much, Rochus. Can you hear me very well?
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you, the brother that just spoke last. You summarized it all for me and for every other Biafra out there. If you're not doing well, if there's still room for a change. A change is not to struggle for government position, but a change to be a good Biafran.
Yes.
And if you can have a reflection before you open your mouth to talk, it will help you a lot so that you can discern what is right and what is wrong. Every word uttered, you must give account of it. If it happened negatively, you don't know who is using it and how it's being used. Word of mouth is powerful. Through the word of mouth, we believe God created the world. And through the word of mouth, the word can be destroyed. So we need to be careful. We need to watch our word. We have to. If we believe in Mazi Nnamdi and we believe in Simon Ekpa, there are so many things we will not be doing. Because Nnamdi said, if you know what you can do, like our brother reminded us, to get Biafra, we'll be happy to go there. We'll make you hero. You're writing your name in the book of life. If you are on Simon Ekpa also said the same thing. We will all meet there. We're fighting one just cause. Dr. Ngozo Rabeze said the same thing. You can belong to any organization you want to. It's freedom. But watch your word that your word will not destroy you. You are black in the morning, yellow in the afternoon, red at night. That's a chameleon sign. And you don't belong to anywhere. You don't believe in anywhere. That's bad sign. So watch yourself. Make sure that you can tell yourself, this is the reason why I am fighting for Biafra. Have your reason. If you have your reason, trust me, nobody will push you around. Nobody. And if you know and have seen light, when there is light, nobody will tell you. It speaks of itself. You follow it. It will direct you. It is through the light of the stars that the three wise men were able to locate where Jesus was born. So, light, light, let the light that Biafra possess shine on each and every one of us. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, our beloved sister. We appreciate you. You have spoken well, and the advice of the mothers is very, very strong, and we have taken it. Made a very important point. Every one of us should understand and hold on to these words. We have varieties of voices coming here from men and women to encourage Biafrans so that you wouldn't say, maybe you don't like the voice of a man, you will like the voice of a woman. Maybe we are too harsh, you hear from soft voices. At the end of the day, you will not have an excuse. Be careful what you do. If you do good, you do yourself. You do bad, you do yourself. We appreciate you, our beloved sister Ojugu. Thank you so much. And Divine Precious, finally, give us your closing remark, Divine Precious, while we close the curtain. If you're still there, Divine Precious,
Yes,
give the closing remark.
yes, I'm here. I would like to greet again our host for the good work he is doing. Ocean Master, welcome for coming. God bless you. And our mommy in the building, I hate you. Thank you for the work, and the guide from you is helpful to our people. Thank you for always being here. I don't have much to say again than to conclude mine by saying the statement that says life, an unexamined life, worth not living. That is where I will be like, you, if you are hearing my voice, try and meditate with this particular statement, because almost everything lies in it. Whether you will destroy yourself by yourself, or you will make yourself by yourself, it lies on this statement. An unexamined life, worth not living. I will urge us to examine our life, and I believe that it will help us do it right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. I appreciate you. A very strong word, a takeaway for everybody to go home with. An unexamined life is not worth living. You must examine yourself in anything you are doing in the course of this journey. A very, very strong word. You see, all the closing remarks today, you must learn something from them. All our speakers, we don't just come here to make noise or to castigate people or to shout or to say, all hail Biafra, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Samanepa is our leader. No, we give you words. Words that when you look at it, you can be able to make your decision and know where you stand. An unexamined life is not worth living. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect every one of us as Biafrans. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and direct our Deputy Prime Minister. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. May Chukwukama give him strength, protect him, secure him, give him more wisdom, knowledge and understanding. Give him divine protection from every attack, both inside and outside. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. We pray for Mazi Nnamdi, for divine protection, for divine revelation, for strength, for healing. We pray that Mazi Nnamdi will equally be protected. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. May Chukwukama guide and protect all of us as Biafrans, those who have spoken, all my speakers on the platform, those who are in the comment section commenting, those mainly in the homeland. May Chukwukama guide and protect all of us. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our leaders shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate every one of you, and we'll see you again tomorrow by the grace of Chukwukama. Stay safe, and may Chukwukama bless you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my dear, my home, the beat.
See mommy Nkechi, a rapper don't tell she the kneel for grave where my uche day Papa Emeka. Don't blind from growing, Peking don't fall, now watch up I'm raw. This self they shake my hand no fever. Yesterday we laughed, today not us we more. If we don't stop this night where we they share, tell me who go sing for the ones we know they.
She need the voice from under the soil. Brother, don't let my blood turn to oil. Little Ada they ask where my papa go. Her small hand they shake, she knows I be this woe. I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
No, make we try yo. Back up in the day.
I beg my people see this fire we burn. Now our house they blaze, now our future they turn. We go tell their ghosts we no go fail you. If we hold this love, that death go burn you.
Oh, make we try yo.
Back up joins with the trembling. Oh, hey. If we no join, our children go so.
Truth is plain to